Oh shit.
Oh god, what?
Oh, here it goes.
Oh shit, is that named?
Nope.
Not
What?
at all.
I'm Gotham. I won law. I get that title now.
Is that really Trigocode? He made good on his word.
I'd
He
probably
got
say,
his visa.
I'd probably say more,
Why,
but
via
at the
satellite?
moment it's 3 in the morning and my parents are in bed, so yeah.
Well, does G2K have the top bunk or is he on the bottom bunk? So this is all we've got?
I'm the whole show. I don't even know what you're about.
He got his chicken head on. He's ready for this.
Ugh, poor Devo. Is it Devo?
Ah, Devo. M-Series Devo.
If it's not in these southern parts of the United States, I simply don't know about it. Is Blaze coming in or is he out? Also, what the hell is Mike Sasaki doing?
Who the
Being
fuck?
a racist.
Can you be racist against yourself?
I thought he was an African.
His gimmick is that he's a racist.
He talks really weird. Like, the way he types is very strange.
I cannot wait for like race wars between Mike and Clark, and it's just in between
It's the
his
same.
two characters.
Oh.
Fucking Clark fires back, calls him a chink.
He's really good at that.
You chink.
You damn slant-eyed.
Lay my ass.
Okay,
I wish
wait a
he
minute.
cut that promo earlier, the other one, so I could have uploaded him in a Ku Klux Klan outfit for Akimania.
Oh my god, what?
He did another one just like this one, where he's like beating up Clark, even though they're on other shows.
I just got a PM.
Oh no.
That is it. I can not that one. All we need now is like a good line. You know what?
Wait a minute. How do you know that, WOBB? Did he say it before? He also told me he was urban. He writes like a Tarzan guy. That's hilarious. So I get a PM. I want silver class title on Mike and a 3-on-3 elimination match. What does that mean?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot we put, fingers on here, can't we? Pictures on our names. That's good.
My fucking inbox.
I bet it exploded tonight.
My inbox is actually full too. I'm not used to this.
We'll get used to it because you can only have 50 messages. Mike takes up more than half.
Funnily enough, not a single one is from Mike.
That's awesome. He's a
No, it's
strange
not.
guy.
I want one from Mike.
Do you? Let me just forward you some.
Mine
Do
is
it.
mine is 54% full, and who sent me the most? Oh, it wasn't Mike. Oh, most of them are from Lewis when we were talking about getting Nova guys into RDM.
Did you see Cam in chat? Did I miss Akimania?
In the chat the whole time.
Oh, poor new guy.
Hey guys, do you want to see what England's like? Basically, click on my name and you'll get a picture that I took.
User entered your channel.
Is that you?
Jesus!
That is in my local town.
Franco's got himself a bird, mate.
What are you saying? Trying to get cocky with me, yeah? I'll knock you straight. Knock you silly, straight out.
She's a rifle tall, ain't she?
God, if I ever looked like that, I'd kill myself. I'm being serious. Jesus.
Is Dave asleep? I thought he was coming in here. And what about Kurt?
I thought Kurt said he was leaving in about 15
Dave doesn't
minutes.
sleep.
Is he?
It's Blake.
He doesn't have a computer under the ring.
The face when I have my two favorite heroes in here, WOBB and Gyro.
Not Devo.
Gyro with undisputedly the greatest entrance of the night.
I think so too. When you first sent it to me, like, it was really hard for me to get through. I just, like, kept skipping forward, and it was like...
That was the point.
God, man, it took forever. It was great.
He gets enough heat anyway, but when you sent me the thing that he sent you, I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go the entire fucking video on his entrance.
I think somebody needs to make, like, a 10-hour loop of Sequin's entrance. I think that would be a good thing.
Isn't that his normal entrance?
If he had an Akimania entrance, I would have totally made him go down the ramp and then put it in reverse so he walks backwards and then go back down again.
His entrance would have been him coming down, walking all the way around the ring, walking back up the ramp, and coming back down.
Walking back up the ramp, getting a limousine, going down, walking back up, getting a bike, coming back down, pyro reigns.
Oh, I miss that guy. I feel like he would be, like, a great hero against Mike or whoever the hell is being racist now. Be perfect. Since he already hates
The only
plowing.
thing that can bring him back is racism.
He's gonna fight it. Well, SDF could.
SDF's not black.
Are you sure?
He's tan.
I wish I were black. I wish I were Frozone from The Incredibles.
Did SDF ever see AM Pro Academy?
Oh, God, I don't know. Did he?
That's the best way to see if he's black. We'll show it to him.
This racist plowing in here.
We'll show it to him, and if his response is, "I heard about you white people,"
I thought I was gonna see snow.
Wait, who said that?
Sequin.
Did he say that?
Wait,
Did
someone
Mike ever
linked.
watch it? We might find the answer to whether Mike is black or not, too.
I think when I first started talking to Mike, he told me he was from, I want to say, was it California?
Hollywood.
Hollywood? Is that where he's from? No, he told me something before. I think like San Antonio or something like that.
That's in Texas.
Yeah, I know.
I thought he said San Francisco.
Did he say San Francisco?
In
I don't
Texas,
know.
they're either all rednecks or black, so don't worry.
I don't know, he confuses me, because his one character's from California and his other character's from, like, Tennessee.
God, I absolutely hate
And, like-
Clark Walker because of that.
Making his attire was the hardest fucking thing for me.
Did he tell you what he wanted?
I made this pretty cool, like, all-American attire, and, like, I didn't like it at first, but I sent it to him anyway. And then he was like, I hate it, whole thing looks generic. He you know, like, he didn't bullshit about it. I'll give him credit for that. He was just like, I hate it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awful.
So then I remade it, and I made it look better, but I kept, like, the American theme. And again, he's like, I hate it. I want these colors.
Dude, that one you had with the American theme was pretty goddamn sweet, too.
I don't think I've seen that.
That's to someone else.
Give it to Gyro, damn it. Give him everything.
Oh, wait, SmackDown?
STF, what the hell are you doing?
I think he's got
Stop
it.
choking on your mic.
He's got it always on.
Choking was the right answer.
It's Sheamus. Oh, you think that's bad? You haven't heard Google Translate going you've not heard it, have you? I'll have to show you it. 1 second.
Yeah, there you go. I posted it in the lobby. That's both the tires I had before for him.
So he absolutely hated this?
He vehemently hated the first one.
No, I don't like it. Get it the hell off of it.
I wish I kept the log because, like, it wasn't even like he said it right away. It's like I sent it to him, and then I went and did something else, came back, nothing. I'm on my PS3, I look over, I see I get a message, I just, no, I hate it. In all, like, you know, lowercase, of course.
I would say single-handedly, talking to Mike has been the best thing about this entire year.
Did you see him like have a seizure when Doug Walker lost?
He was pretty pissed.
STF, are you taking a shower by any chance? Yeah, the static was by far better. Okay, so, give me something. That was 3.5 hours.
Where do you even start? Jesus Christ.
I don't know, I guess you could probably start with that awesome...
I still can't vote on a match, you know? It's like, I think I might just not vote.
People love that hardcore scramble.
That
Dude,
was the shit.
That was the hottest fucking open you could have had. I almost wish I didn't vote though, because that fucking main event, wow.
Dude, that was a really good match.
That was really good. Especially for how long it was and they didn't do any fucking table spots or barricade
There were
spots.
two counts in a wrestling match.
I know. The only thing I hated was the fact that you botched that fucking moonsault. I was like, God damn it. Do I need to edit that?
Hey man, it was like the shooting star press, alright, with Lesnar. It had to happen.
It was our Lesnar moment.
Well, the fucking good thing is I've got my sliders, I think, fixed. It took, 12 months to get it? Now I've got the new game. We'll get to fuck with the new one.
Only 12 months. Honestly, before we move to 14, we should definitely make sure they didn't break it more than it already is.
Can you do that?
I don't think you can.
In Name's match, when they had the 2 counts, I shit bricks, and then they got a second one. So, that shouldn't happen.
See, what I'm worried about is with them adding new OMG moments is that they're going to be spammed even more than they already are.
You're
Hell,
gonna get an apron DDT every fucking match.
or the head kick into the post.
That
Oh,
would
is that
make
a thing?
Scrambles a lot more fun. Like, if you thought everyone was dying in that opening match, if it had all those in it.
And then everyone and their fucking mother is gonna have a catapult finisher.
I have not seen any of that. What are you talking about?
Dude, they look awful.
It's also a Royal Rumble elimination, and it looks terrible.
What it was is they put those in to try and like counteract the fact people spam running grapples. Well, the problem is you could pretty much hit any finisher out of it, and then the animation it just looks awful. When they did the 14 sim between Cena and Bryan, Cena runs in, Bryan catapults him up, which is unbelievable as fuck. And then it's the jerkiest animation into the no lock, and I was just like, oh my god.
It looked really good with the shell shock, though.
Yeah. Some of them are made for it, but I don't know. I'm just.
Let me look at this Ryback thing, because I still don't understand what you guys are talking about. So what the fuck's a catching finisher? Let's see. Dude, Ryback looks weird.
Catching finishers are the ones that you see all the goddamn time in Pro.
Okay.
Well, Hero has a catch finisher, but I haven't seen it since Bear Cave 13.
Okay, that was kind of cool, I think. The Ryback one, at least. Huh.
Can't wait to see half the roster pop someone up into the code breaker.
Oh, Jesus.
Or the go to sleep.
Or both.
Aren't we skipping 14?
I buy them every year. It's like the only
So do
console
I.
game I actually play, so.
Yeah, I pre-ordered that and I haven't even looked at it, so there you go. Hell, I've not even fucking played this one. We played a few online matches, and that is absolutely it. Hell, I didn't even know that empty arena was in here.
We could tell watching you trying to work the menu.
Dude, I can't, like, when Dave and them want to play online, I get my ass stomped. Maybe it's the old age.
I suck at 13.
But out of everything, at least you got to see Evan slam bros.
I thought originally that was going to be E6 as the third guy.
It
I'm
was.
Sure Gotham was surprised.
Were you?
Yeah, honestly.
That's good. I like to swerve you a little bit. I like to tell you two or three
do it
things,
all
and
the
then.
time.
Motherfucker.
Stop Russoing me. My heart.
As soon as he came out, though, I knew that he was going to turn on Gotham.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. It was just like, oh, fuck me.
I didn't know whether I could set it up so it looked like he was actually going to come out and beat Brandy's ass. I guess having Morgan and them like just overshadow it and be like, oh my god, I guess that didn't work out.
I fucking loved how he came out, and then Gotham is up, and Brandy is up, and Gotham points at Brandy like, why is he coming out? Well, I don't know, man.
I don't have a clue.
I don't think I stabbed him or anything. It was good, though.
mean-
I liked it. Gotham trying to prevent it because gotta be good guy Gotham.
You're my face, damn it. Kiss babies. Go out there and hug fat ladies. Do your thing.
Is that gonna get me any friends?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know, a paycheck? And the fact that you haven't lost? Since when? When's the last time you lost?
No, I've lost a few times. It's just I went 6 months between a call to arms and Cybernetico without taking a pin or submission loss.
I did not know you had won that much
Yeah,
until you brought it up.
I went through one day and I was like, when's the last time I lost? And I started going back, and I was like, oh, shit.
Well, originally, go ahead.
That's why when I did the Cybernetica, I was like, all right, I'm going to use this to, get Gotham,
Push
get
somebody
along
who's
to-
not here.
Yeah, well, he was showing up at the time, and he was all hype, and then he just fucking trippy, just fuck. That's what I get for pushing people. Fuck that.
I agree. Why don't you just bury him? You're like
I know.
H. You didn't even let Kabani beat you the other night.
Yeah, he beat me the other night.
He did. Put your face to a guitar.
If you're gonna get beat, that's a hell of a way to get beat.
I thought that was no contest.
It was nothing. Yeah. But
It's
the thing
weird.
I filmed, he lost. I just cut that out.
I want to see that video where you said that
Where you win and you're getting pinned. He counts to 3 and you still fucking win.
they DQ'd him.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
You can't beat Gotham. It's against the rules.
I think it was. Who did you team up with the other night? Was it Franco? Because you were against Shango and Mike.
The other night was Dave, but earlier in the month it was the Franco and then the 2-on-3.
It was that match because I think Shango had you pinned. Yeah, at the end of that match, he had you pinned, and Mike's still in the ring, and the ref counts 1-2, and then Michael Cole's like 3, he got him, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, he like skips to 5, and I was like, I had it muted at the time, so as I'm watching it across the room, I'm like, oh yeah, cool, Gotham lost. I have to go back and edit this now. Great. And it comes up in the bottom of the screen. It's like Gotham wins, and you're just like, it's like shaking your arms, like you were happy. This is the weirdest thing.
Do you still have that?
Yeah,
I want to see it at some point.
I'll upload that.
The world needs to see.
But it's funny because I was thinking about it earlier, and it's like, you said it last night. We talked about Akimania back in December, and plans changed so much.
Dude, they did. They even changed up to, to the point where I was filming everything in the past 2 days.
Like, I remember originally, because we were in the midst of the Gotham Z feud, I was like, dude, like, and Z was showing up at the time. I was like, dude, like,
Effort.
you need, yeah, he showed effort. Why don't you push him to Akimania and we'll have Gotham Z too? It'll be awesome.
Effort. Yeah, but that didn't work.
No, it fucking didn't.
He wanted Svenny, and I was like, God damn it, no one cares about this. But I like Z, he's been nice. Love Svenny. What? So, even if there was a little effort.
It's supposed to be nice. You're booking me wrong.
I've won for a straight fucking year.
You piece of shit.
Oh. Well, SDF did actually get a win over him, so that's awesome. Good for him.
Long overdue.
Yeah.
We'll see when Blackness gets the gold class title, and then Z comes back and destroys him for it. That should be fun.
Oh, yeah. And then we'll have another 147 days where we're like,
Did he ever show? Yeah, poor Z. I apologize that Cassius had that belt for so long.
He should. Damn it. If we weren't trying to work the Brandy heel turn in there, Brandy should have beat him.
Damn it, I know. And Brandy was like, I don't want to go over as a heel, and I was like,
Did work in
motherfuck.
the end. I mean, like, the whole reason Brandy actually became a heel is because he went so long without actually winning the title. So, it did work.
And that's, I think, why it makes it, especially losing tonight, is just perfect for it. Hey, the way I figure it was made up by the fact that I got my Winslow out in the Royal Rumble.
You dick.
That's how you beat him. You let him win earlier in a card.
You can only win once, damn it.
Double book him.
And then I can regrow my hair and win after losing.
That's right. Time heals all. Is that what that promo said. What was it? Doesn't matter. So who got the wins? It was Gotham. Trigocode got the other win, right?
Yeah.
And then Camacho.
That match.
God, it was awful.
The Crickets.
Crickets.
The Crickets were on their feet
Oh my God.
because they were leaving.
Yeah. Out
Well, they
the
deserved
arena.
it for no showing.
It was kind of cool to go back and play WWE 12. I just didn't remember those loading screens for those calls were so fucking long.
Yeah.
It took like 15 minutes to pick 20 guys.
It took forever because they made it load before you could pick it.
Yeah. Fuck that. You get to see some Dr. Dick, though. Some Marky
Best
Mark.
moment of the night. We got the Dick.
You got it.
Fuck my title win. Dick was on the show. That's the highlight. That and Gyro's entrance.
That's Hero.
Gesundheit.
I feel like WOBB had a better entrance, though.
WOB's entrance was pretty hype.
I do agree with WOBB. Dick was the most over guy without having done anything. And you know who else was up there? It was Cassius Oh Yeah. So fuck them both.
Was he?
People love Cassius, dude.
Yeah, when he was around.
The thing is, Dick never showed up.
He showed up hell, I don't even think he showed up the first night, but he put in for it.
And then he buried 3 guys after 2 of his team members got
Dude, that's a crazy match.
That was the first
Then
bear
he went
cave.
back to his home planet.
He went fucking somewhere. I do kind of miss some of those guys, but they never were like really ever here anyway.
Miss Slam.
Yeah. That's our biggest casualty, I think. I was gonna edit some of that LSD footage in there for like his entrance beforehand, but
Oh,
Tom.
shit.
You wanted to do like pills or whatever before Bob's too, if I remember.
I was gonna do that, and I was like, well, if I bring Slam back, I'm gonna use him for him, and then was like, well, just fuck it, because like the entrances were perfect. Fuck it. But when I added them to this Corel video studio program, like for some reason, it would not play the audio past halfway. So like every time Wilson's like pyro kicked in, it would play like no music whatsoever. So I was scared to death about that. And I was like, I'm not gonna fuck with them. I'll just leave them the way they are.
So how do you want to do this? You want to just like run down the card and talk about it?
Sure.
You're the host, Mr. Host Man. Start us off.
Mr. Host Man, I'll take that. All right, so 1 year, 365 days ago, we started Ampro. I don't even remember what day it was on, but we started with Loop and Spinny. Both those guys are jobbers. No one cares. And tonight...
Who was the most over guy in that match?
No. Wait, you talking about tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to do so much more with that, but this...
So many people off.
He's the reason why we lost half our roster, which I can't say was that big of a loss.
He's the
Oh.
whole reason. What's his name left? Oh yeah.
Yeah, because running grapples.
Over a video game.
That's dumb. What was his last comments to me? We made a big deal out of it.
True that for life.
True that for life. You can bank on that, Gotham. So, you had the pre-show. Gotham. Trigocode, who lost his visa and couldn't make it. And then, sure as shit, he's the only person to come in from the old days, which is great.
It's good that he won then. He had his thing.
I agree. That's awesome. And then you had the King of the New, Camacho Ramirez and Cameron Jacobs.
The future
Horrible.
of this company.
Which one?
Yes.
I agree. Classy.
That match had it all, baby.
It had something. Did he wait. He won with a barricade, right?
Yeah, as a count out.
Oh my god. That's awful. It lacked one thing, people.
Should have been awful.
No, it lacked
Asked for a
talent.
better finish.
It's not supposed to be good, damn it!
It's new.
It's not supposed to be good, damn it.
So that was fun. I'm sorry it took an hour and 15 minutes to get to Cameron Jacobs getting KO'd through a barricade. But at least he got his spot.
It was the cooldown.
It was definitely the cooldown, I'll give you that.
We needed it, considered what the fuck opened the show.
Exactly. As you brought it down to the lowest point, and then you hit the fucking highest point right off the start.
Maybe that was a bad move. I thought I would just go from
That
the
works.
tiers of titles, but damn.
I don't think we expected it to be that good, but when you're wanting to hype the biggest show of the year, you don't want to start off with a dud, so you just fucking hit the pedal.
Well, damn. I think, I don't remember if it was Gotham or named, but I told one of you, and hell, it may not have been either one of you. I was like, holy fucking shit, I just filmed this match. I'm not going to fuck with it. I'm going to leave it the way it is. There's blood everywhere. Everyone wins a title at least twice.
I think you were telling me that, because,
You told me that, too.
yeah, because our original plan was to fucking get Gotham and Wilson on a one-on-one to make something of that feud, and then Wilson got bored with it, and I can't blame him, and then fucking...
I hope that wasn't my fault.
And then we're like, man, we got all these guys, we should do something with them.
I was like, why not? We started the hardcore title out in a championship scramble. We'll do it again. They're always fucking horrible. Film one match. Holy shit.
Yeah, it actually seemed like the AI was kind of nice to you.
Thank God, because for a year it's been a douche. I think I dicked with all those sliders, so I think it's. I mean, all the matches. Would you say they were decent AI? You know, opposed from Gyro running like a fucking mile.
Hey, that fit in.
I think so too.
Honestly,
Showing off.
there wasn't a bad match.
That's good. I didn't much care for Z and Spinny.
Oh, I think we didn't care about that just because we didn't care about who was in it.
And I wish to God Rudy had someone to fight, but like every time we did something with Devo or whatever the hell he wants to call himself and Trick, like they would just, I don't know. I like Slashed. But oh well.
I will say with the hardcore match, I mean, I was already happy with the ending anyways, but considering I was the only motherfucker that promoted for it.
Yeah. So I know Wilson's been busy. Cole is a champion. He says, you know, there's no reason why he couldn't promo.
His writer's block.
More like cock block.
Like cock up his ass.
Keys, I don't know where Keys is at. Trigocode, I always forget that this fucking game is 5 people in a scramble and not 6. Was it ever 6?
No.
Why do I think that? Anyway. So, sorry, Trigocode, you got, yeah.
But you showed up, and that's what counts.
And then you won the damn Battle Royal, so good job.
That's what I call effort.
Whew, I agree. You could probably teach Z something. But we did like start out pretty high, and then we had Hell in a Cell, which Blacktist loved.
Because everyone died in that match. And he was like throwing everyone off the fucking set.
Like, once would have
was
been
really
enough.
good.
Once would have been enough, but it just kept happening and happening.
I wish to God when they did something like that, like the AI was built in so that they were like solid, like either, what is it, like a dark orange color or like red? Something.
Yeah,
Might actually knock him out.
Because usually they just get straight up and they're standing straight up and they climb right back up.
and then they get dumped right back down.
They beat the hell out of each other in that match, which was great.
I love that because it's like Black just threw them both off, then went down, then went back up, and then dashing super kicks them both off.
I just wish that Lou had gone and slapped harder.
I love you, Wob.
I know, I'm reading WOBB in the chat.
I know, same. Trigocode had the tag titles and hardcore title. That nigga needs something else. He's not black, though, so I can say that.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Or we can get Sasaki in here and he can say it.
Oh, wait, SDF's in here. I'm sorry, SDF.
Hey, now's a good time to
He's
show
not black.
SDF and Pro Academy.
SDF, quick question.
I'm telling you, he's not going to be black.
My money's on Samoan.
He's probably Samoan. I don't have steroids, so I can't be main event. Yeah, sure you could. Smarky Mark had steroids, and he was the bottom of the barrel. So even if you don't have them, you could be further up than him. Maybe. So what else we got? Hardcore, tag team titles. Then you had WOBB versus Liger.
Dude.
I thought we were going to see someone unmasked.
The fact that you actually edited in spots like that is awesome.
I filmed that match probably like 8 or 9 times.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to do with it because I was like, well, I could get Creature and them to come out. And then I was like, well, we got all this other stuff planned because originally I had in Gotham's match, I had Santos coming in, I had all of the guys from Classy and Company coming in, I had
Jesus.
Franco coming out, and then I was just like, this is too much shit. I've only got 2 days. Piss on it. You know, we'll just get some solid matches.
So,
And what?
wait, was my match supposed to be a huge clusterfuck?
Yeah, and so was Z and Svenny's, because I was going to have Luke pretty much fuck them. The original plan was to have Luke fuck both of them up and cover both of them and beat them both and send them both packing and then have Joe Mo come out and have Clark come out and have, like, everyone in the world come out from the old guys and, like, just a huge clusterfuck. And then I was like, this is way too much shit.
My God, it's breaking down! This jobber battle royal!
That's right. So
Honestly, though, I think best spot out of Liger versus WOBB was that fucking drop kick to the outside.
yeah, AI doesn't do that. So
Was that all you?
yeah, I was like, damn it, we need to do something. And they kept going in and out of that ring, and I was like, son of a bitch. Then he powerbombed WOBB, and I was like, that's all right, we'll leave that. And I can't remember, was that drop kick before that?
I
Because
don't remember.
me looking at the edited video, there's like a lot of different stuff in there. Because I put that stupid replay thing in there and everything.
I thought the replay in the corner was cool. I like that.
I may start doing that. Now that we're just going to go to one show weekly, like on Saturday nights, I'm going to put all kinds of more effort into this shit. More than what Z does.
Did you end up editing after the powerbomb, though, when Liger tried the last ride because WOBB froze after it?
He did freeze after it. He like made that
It
cross
happens every
pose.
fucking time.
Does it?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's like if you ever counter the last ride, you'll freeze.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, he stood there forever, and then Liger finally went over there and kicked him, and he just kind of kicked out. You know, he just did whatever.
Yeah, because when Liger sent me his stuff for his Akimania attire, like, he had a few, like, little moveset changes in there, too. And when he said, like, last ride as his second finisher, I was like, oh, shit. I hope WOBB doesn't counter that.
And it's
And then I
WOBB. That's what he
realized
does.
I was kind of hoping WOBB wasn't going to counter a move, and that just don't fly.
No, you can't do that.
Maybe it was the perfect counter, then. The one move that he can't counter.
That's awesome. That's the way he's defeated. It went to the first match I filmed went to a 10-minute draw, and I was like, well, I'll just restart this. So I filmed it a few more times. I was like, well, maybe we can work with that. And see, originally that was overbooked too, because I was going to have everyone that was coming down, with Creature and fucking everybody to get involved with that. So,
Honestly, I'm glad you didn't go with the overbooking.
well, good.
Like,
Yeah,
I remember...
That's kind of my territory.
Yeah. I remember you were talking about, with the main event, having all them run out, and when we saw the end result, I was like, thank fuck he didn't go for that.
Dude, I watched every single match that I filmed. Every damn one of them. Because I was sitting there looking for spots. Like, you wouldn't know this, but Rudy's match is 4 fucking matches edited. They went to the same spots. Like, Trick originally pile-drived him through that table. I switched it up and changed it. It was a fucking mess, dude. But I watched every single match for a fucking point where I could flip that and change it to another thing. It was crazy. But after I saw that named match, I was just like, well, we'll just leave it. We won't overbook anything. So that's good. I'm glad it worked out. I hope you guys enjoyed it at least.
I really, really did. Like, and it's weird because you're sitting there and you're like, man, how can, some sim matches be that fun? But dude, it was really fucking fun, especially having all the chat in there.
Had to just drag them all out of the tube first.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
So, Liger does the impossible, beats WOBB.
So he can't hold it over his head anymore. He wins his first Ampro championship. He doesn't have to unmask. He's just like this little, I don't know, little ball of fire.
Well, as WOBB is saying, it's like that should have been the conclusion. It's like what had to happen happened with that. Liger should have gone over Queen, and he did.
Dude, I so wanted to book that entire feud where Liger never beats WOBB ever.
Sort of like Raven Dreamer.
Yeah. Because still to this day, you're
WOBB
like, well, maybe he can. What did you say? You didn't think WOBB had any chance, or Liger?
I didn't think that WOBB had any chance, so I was pretty surprised when it ended with the timeout.
That would have been the worst ending ever if you just kept that. Oh, count out. Okay, take off your mask.
Well, I figured it would be good, and I don't know.
I was watching
Plus,
it, and that last 30
I was
seconds
getting
hit.
tense.
I know, I was watching, I was like, edit something in. Edit something in. Why are there only 15 seconds?
I was the same way.
Oh. That was changed at the end because originally we had Billy booked to be the special ref in the World Heavyweight title. And the original plans for that was to have maybe, a ref bump. And then this was before we booked Gotham's match to have all that shit. I know. Well, we were going to have a ref bump and we're going to have,
Why don't you get me jump backstage again?
I wanted to come out and count the pin for you and hold your hand up. I wanted to come out and, beat up Billy and, yeah.
Only Franco gets to go in the ring with me after that.
I'm really beginning to believe you're Vince Russo.
You know what? I honestly respect that man to the highest level. You guys can say what you want about that.
I'm not saying anything about it, I'm just saying you got a similar booking strategy.
Why would you say that?
At least, at least Liger didn't, powerbomb WOBB, and then the ref counted it without him pinning him.
You know what? I'm not gonna take that as some sort of horrible fucking joke. I'll take that as a compliment. That doesn't sting my pride one bit. You love the Attitude Era. That's when he booked most of his shit. So, suck my dick. Effort. I actually didn't care for the Attitude Era.
Yeah, really, Attitude Era is kind of...
Yeah, it's kind of shit.
No, the thing is, though, it's like you don't always listen to your inner Russo, though. You do tone it back when you need to,
It paid off, too. It was worth it. Everything was. So we got Liger Wob, and then what was after that?
I think that was Rudy afterwards, but after that we had Clark Walker, Techno Bob, and Gyro. Or Hero. Silver class title. Triple threat.
Best part of the match was Gyro running the ropes.
And that entrance.
Yeah, Bob was on PCP. He was killing us out there.
Dude, he was, which was pretty fucking amazing, to be honest, because I've never seen the AI do some of that stuff. And I've been filming these fucking matches over and over for over a year.
I want to know what happened there at the end. Like, Gyro just hops up on the top rope and goes, you know what? I'm pretty comfortable here.
I think he was going to try to... I think him and Bob's call, they both went to try to go to the top to put Walker through the table, and I don't know what the fuck happened.
I was kind of hoping it was going to do what Finney and Earl did at the Cybernetico, where like one climbs up on the table, the other jumps off the top.
Yeah, we both wanted to kill Clark, but he kept on getting in front of me.
But it worked out.
So after the whole rope running spot thing, Bob just ran over to the corner and beat the shit out of it.
Oh, Bob did some really cool stuff in there. That corner spot was really sweet. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Not with the AI.
Not in a triple threat, man. Usually those triple threats are fucking awful. See,
I can barely do that playing with it.
when you say not with the AI, I don't fucking know, dude. I've never played this game by myself. If you turn on WWE Universe, it's the same. It's that fucking first Monday Night Raw, and it's always booked as Primo versus G2K, and I see it every fucking time I go in there and change teams.
That's something I want to see.
The only reason I ever touched Universe was I was gonna think about setting up an AM Pro Universe, and then I went, "This is too much fucking work."
Effort. I do think Bob's attire was fucking great.
I think it's the best attire of the night for me personally.
I don't know. Blaze was really my favorite one that I made.
Dude, that fucking intro. I'll give fucking Blaze everything he fucking asked for now, just after that. I can't believe he won that.
The only thing I kind of wish that my Bette Midler, a CAW got put in the game. I worked really hard on that.
You sent that to me right after I sent Aki the entrance.
Well, he talked about it in chat, and I was like, well, that's cool. Is he really gonna fucking make that? He did.
I would have totally done it.
I did. She's pretty hot. I actually know she's like pretty nasty, but still, I got it pretty much perfect.
I would have given her the R-Truth entrance. She would have been going through the crowd with the mic.
Oh my god. Do that anyway.
That's just Gyro's entrance from now on.
Every single time.
The entire thing.
Oh.
It's gonna be like The Rock's Hollywood entrance when he came back.
That's awesome. If anyone's gonna keep anything from Akimania, though, I sincerely hope Blackus keeps the singlet.
Same.
Yes.
He looks fucking legit.
Well, I get pissed off whenever I see a call that doesn't look like a wrestler. So the second I got my hands on him, I was like, you're wearing a fucking singlet. I'm gonna make you a Canadian Kurt Angle and you're gonna like it.
I will give him that gold class title whenever he wants it. If he keeps that fucking attire. Yeah, he looks awesome. I don't know about the flannel, though, on the way in.
Yeah, I was debating between either giving him that or the hoodie, but I know for a while he kept saying they wanted to come out as just like Cactus Jack with blackface on, so I figured I'd just give him the flannel. Leave the racist stuff to Sasaki.
He does really well.
Oh yeah, I didn't even bring up those. WOBB just brought up Cole's Akimania thing.
His what?
Yeah,
His attire?
Attire, yeah. It's like him and Wilson, I both made theirs.
Wilson's looked awesome. He needs to keep that. Cole.
Yeah, Cole's is like a lot more gimmicky for
I wanna
Wilson's. I just made his more pretty.
It looks awesome. I want to see Cole and Keys go at it.
Table on the side.
Fuck yeah, it's awesome. I didn't know you had changed his theme when he came out. So when I heard it, when I watched his entrance, I fucking died.
Ass, 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 ass.
I was like, oh my god.
Delay too after the stop, so it's like this little bit of a delay, and then the pyro, and then there he is.
Yeah, that fucking match. I don't want to go back to it, but damn it, that was really good. He made Cole tap in like the first 20 seconds.
It was so fucking frantic. It was like guys were flying everywhere and bleeding, and people were trying to steal pins, you know?
Yeah, and that
It
reminds me of the older scrambles. I think maybe which game was it where you could like go backstage and stuff like that?
That was Here Comes the Pain, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah, the 6-man
Yeah, I think
hardcore battle royal.
you're right, because it had Test in it. Yeah.
But dude, Cole got the shit beat out of him.
Dude, he did. He took 1,000 finishers.
There's that sequence where it was just McConnell, Cole, and Wilson.
Those elbows.
McConnell would fucking pick him up, blast him, pick him back up, blast him. Wilson's just standing there, pick him back up, blast him.
Fucking great.
Teleporting finishers at the start, too.
Yeah. That's good, though. Effort. So you had a pretty good opener. If I'm looking at the fucking counts right, it's the best fucking match of the night, so...
I like that we keep going back to it.
Well fucking deserved.
Yeah, I agree. All those guys, the only person I can... Let's see. William McConnell. He deserves thumbs up. Wilson, who wasn't here for it. God damn it, I wish he was here for...
He was here. He saw that one.
He needs.
Yeah,
he needed to be here for the later part. Is what I wanted him to see. Because he didn't know E6 was coming back. He wanted me to surprise him. I was like, well, I'll bring him back as, he can go fight Rudy. I'll give him that light heavyweight match. Okay, sounds good. I want to be heel, and I'm like, well, if he fucking comes back, people are going to cheer, I guess. So we'll make him beat the shit out of Gotham.
Yeah, because building up to it, the original plan was, man, Gotham has no friends. Maybe because he got stabbed, we could at least team him up begrudgingly. No, what's the way to make a heel? I'm gonna beat the shit out of Gotham.
Yeah, in the back. How's that title? Oh.
Wrestling that much.
Yeah. I think his point was he was going to try to show you just how fake and gay it is. You really thought he was stabbed. And he come back and he destroyed your fucking hero. Brandy got his first title win. As a fucking heel regardless. Brandy did not want to be a heel and become a champion. I can't help that.
Brandy.
That's just what you gotta do sometimes, alright? Gotham doesn't want to be face, but look what he does.
Actually, I like face. So,
Do you?
Yeah.
You can never turn heel, okay? Ever. I need one man.
Someone else needs to take the spot.
Yeah, when we get somebody else, I might consider it.
We don't... I don't have
That
anyone
man
else.
is Mike Sasaki.
Is it? I was expecting Gyro, but I'll take Mike. All right.
Gyro's already the face of this company. I don't know what you're talking about.
I swear to God, Gyro and WOBB need to fucking be tag team champions. So does Kurt Blaze and maybe Devil Kabunny. Maybe
Dude.
Mike and fucking Classy. Those three fucking teams I want to fucking see at one point.
I'm gonna get a time machine and go back to WWE 12 and pick myself as my tag team partner.
Oh. Why, so you can win Battle Royals?
No, so he can get jumped from behind by his older self.
Oh my God. Gotham's attacked Gotham. Gotham wins. Holy shit. Well, at least you still got your hero Liger. And where the hell did we leave off? Bob won his first title. Silver class. Good for him.
Go Bob!
That was shit.
Was it shit? You were perched up there, and I'm really surprised the AI whipped him into the corner, and I'm surprised to fuck him back that game actually knocks you out of the ring, which is kind of cool.
I know, I'm just playing. It was fine.
Oh, you know it was.
No, seriously, it sucked.
Fucking sucked.
User
Hey,
in your
leave-
channel timed out.
Uh-oh.
Who's gone?
Slashed.
WOBB, Team Goth, please no.
No, honestly, Gyro, it's kind of good that you didn't get pinned either, because now you actually have something to work with.
Exactly.
Keep that going.
Yeah, that was my look at it.
I think I got something big planned for him and WOBB Saturday, so.
And Clark can go get lynched by Sasaki or something, because
Yeah,
I think that's where Mike wants us to go.
I'm not sure why he wants to fight himself.
There's gonna be so many heel stables. Holy shit.
No, Gotham, your face when I combine them and make them one.
I figured that I was going to lose because of that PM that you sent me. So there's no way that I'm going to win. I'm definitely going to lose to Bob.
You're not going to lose, but you didn't take the win. Trust me.
I trust you. Don't worry about it.
We're going to make a
I said
sweet
it-
little transition.
I said it in my promo that it wasn't about winning the championship, so you know that was kind of my thing. Something to fall back on.
Yeah, you don't want to be too confident and then fail. Like Gotham.
Like me.
So it's only about being a hero, but I didn't really even get to do that. Kind of just got murked.
Dude, and the thing is, the ending to my match fucking completely validates that entire wall of words I wrote.
There you go.
So, then we go back. Dave loses Money in the Bank.
Phew. That was a hard
Again.
match. Because Kabunny is a fucking beast in the ring, and he actually beat you, but no one else knows that.
Now I do.
And Blaze, fucking, I don't know what to say here. We'll see what happens. We got another big pay-per-view coming up in September on the 21st.
Just
so
be honest. You want to push Blaze because his fucking hair's cool, and he's got a good theme.
I was happy when Blaze won because he's like my favorite guy aside from WOBB, but I really felt bad for Dave.
you should feel bad for Dave. That's what we're going to
Dude.
build on.
That's the second time Dave's lost a briefcase.
Dave can't fucking win ladder matches. I don't know what it is. He needs to stay the fuck away from him. He did the same thing with Brizen. I got a fucking contract. I'll lose it the next night. Let's do it in a ladder match. I lose.
Botched in that match.
That fucking moonsault to the ref was great. And then that drop kick to nothing.
High spot! Splat.
Dead. Hey, Blaze knocked off a high spot. That fucking weird... What was it? A headbutt? Yeah, off the top.
Dude, that sequence was awesome as fuck at the end.
Was it?
Yeah.
The entire finish was great.
I feel... Okay, I'm kind of mixed on it.
The only problem I had with it was Dave getting back up after the fact that he got murdered by Kabunny.
As he was falling, he put his crash helmet back on, and he was
Yeah.
fine.
Well,
He
Santos
fucking just
probably
followed
caught
his,
him.
Man tits.
That too.
There's a bunch of swerves at the end of that match. It must have been like so much editing.
Dude, it was like ridiculous. I still... That was the very last match that I edited before I tried to convert this thing about 3 o'clock today. And I still had to go back and film one other piece because I fucking left it out. But I'm okay with it. I think I didn't really know who I wanted to win. I know Dave needs to keep it. He deserves it. Blaze is on a fucking streak, and he'd stopped Dave from cashing in every single time. I don't know what the count is now, but I'm sure we'll get there. So I don't know. Maybe Dave can challenge him again. Maybe not in a ladder match. Maybe try to rock. Good luck. But Kabani, like, I wanted to give it to him so bad. But he's a fucking beast. He doesn't need it. He just comes in there and takes stuff.
Yeah,
Kabunny
you
was
like
a
that Undertaker of Ampro.
Yeah, but
He doesn't
he
need
lost.
titles.
The face when Franco was 1-0 at WrestleMania, but Gotham is not. Those feels.
Sometimes you just gotta take one for the team and help build a star.
Yeah, well, Mike did
I mean, in all honesty, like, me winning probably would not have been the best outcome.
No. People don't want to see you win, Gotham.
I like Gotham, but I would have been pissed if you had beaten Brandy.
Yeah, there was no way Gotham was going over. I didn't give a shit. That was already originally planned.
Yeah, we planned that.
I just didn't know how bad I wanted to fuck him.
I was expecting, because we had talked about maybe Brandy going over clean and tapping
I don't
him
wanna-
out.
Yeah,
Mm.
by submission.
Well, that's what was weird was that was the original plan, and still up until when Name did the attire, I went in there the other week when we started building Brandy's arm thing a few weeks ago. I changed his moveset entirely. I had a lot more moves that worked on the arm, and then when I recorded the match, the first one, I was like, God damn it, he's not hitting that finisher at all. And then I went back and looked, and I realized it was the old moveset. I was like, well, fuck it, we build up to that. Let's let him win, some other way. To hell with it. You still got another rematch, Gotham.
What I like too,
Maybe
is
protect that arm.
Well, what I liked is that despite the fact that, aside from the one Irish car bomb, neither of them really hit their finisher.
No. I wasn't going to let you hit yours. You hit the ref. You son of a bitch. That's a fine.
It's a hell of a botch if you go for a suplex and you hit the ref.
What?
I said that's a hell of a botch when you're going for a suplex and you clothesline the ref.
Well, you know what? Your hands were out. It looked pretty smooth, I think.
It did. It did. It was a good edit.
I think the best fucking edit I'd done was probably, other than the Rudy stuff, which amazed me how they went for the same moves in those matches, because it was just clean. But the fucking Franco and Mike match, where he went to go hit him with that claw again.
And dude, that was
fucking kick.
smooth.
Yeah, that really worked.
That was really good.
That was fucking cool.
Oh my god. The only thing was that Franco's face was busted up more near the end. You pay attention. And I guess that was supposed to be a cooldown.
Well, it fucking wasn't.
If there was a cooldown, I would definitely say it was Vinny and Z.
It feels like what it was is like you had this hype as fuck opening, and then a hype as fuck match after that, and like you just kept it strong. And midway through,
the fucking yearly event, man.
Right. Well, and then midway through, you hit us with Svenny and Z, and we're like, "Oh, thank God, we could take a piss." And then you just ramp it up for the rest of the show.
The only thing I could do for Z and them is throw in those stupid ass chants. Like, I wanted so bad to edit Loop in there, just fucking both of them up. But
That's what I was waiting for. But the chants were awesome.
I went back and watched that Lesnar and Goldberg match, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this exact same fucking match. It's going to be perfect. And then I just didn't give a shit, because Loop's like, I can't even be there tonight anyway, my internet's off, so... It's like, fuck Loop.
His internet's off.
Yeah, he's having trouble with it or something. He's had trouble with it for like 4 or 5 days.
If my internet was off, I'd go to a freaking McDonald's to watch Akimania.
I'd break into my neighbor's house to watch Akimania.
All these confessions.
Dude, it's like you were saying, you took off a vacation.
2 days.
To do all this for us. Dude, I requested the day off and was willing to take a vacation day to get today off.
The original plan was to take off a week between, I think basically having 2 weeks to do Akimania. And that failed miserably because of all the shit going on in my life, work and girlfriend shit and all that other good stuff. So, like, we went like 2 weeks without a show, and then I was just pressed for time. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just take 2 vacation days, Thursday and Friday, and I'll just knock every bit of it out.
You had all that free time after the showdown, and you pissed it all away.
Pissed it all away my ass.
I was fucking with you.
It worked out, though. I mean, you got me and named, keeping everyone busy with crazy shit in Japan. Bunny's got Mexico going now. So, I mean, you know, we let everybody know what was going on. It's like, hey, you know, he's busy. He'll get to you. Trust us.
I don't know how in the hell I've ever done 2 shows a week. Ever. That's crazy to me.
Still can't even wrap my head over how you do it. Or did it.
Did it, because now that's over with. No more Showcase. I don't know if I want to keep Bear Cave or rename it all.
I think you should probably, so you're dropping Showcase for sure.
I'm dropping 1 show. We want to keep a Saturday show.
Well, why not put up a poll on the forums, and the options will be keep Showcase name, keep Bear name, or new name.
I can do that.
You
That's
know
not a big deal.
everyone's just going to fill up the Bear Cave part.
It is GOAT, but it's 10 shows behind Showcase. It would be cool to keep one, but then have like a throwback Showcase night, maybe. No, that's stupid. Nobody watches that show.
Remember when you were trying to fucking cram 3 shows in?
Dude, yeah. It's fucking retarded.
Hey,
People...
man, let's do special, too.
Dude, people were like, you can't do like brands and do 2 shows a week. That's retarded. You'll never do it. And I was like, yeah, you're full of shit. I'll do it. Challenge accepted. Yeah.
And here's a 3rd.
Yeah. That was cool, though. We only did 9 of those episodes because, god damn, it took forever. Plus, every time I booked somebody on that show, they got pissed and left.
I think I did, the last 2 or 3?
I think you did. I know you did 9, at least.
Yeah, we did, special was where we got that fucking greatest of all time Thrillers versus Bitter and Crystal match.
God. I wish Thrill was here for this. Like, I talked to him on Facebook not too long ago. But he was not here for it. Neither was DCN. Damn it.
I've seen DCN around, though.
Oh, yeah, he's around. Thrill's been busy. Maybe.
I miss Thrill.
We all do.
I'm glad, though, that importing logos became as easy as it did.
Dude.
That started to become a scramble. We were like, can anyone get a hold of Thrill?
You got 5 days, 5 days. Come on, where the fuck's he at? Yeah, that was.
I found this thread, but I'm computer retarded.
I have a degree in computer science, and I'm retarded with that. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I don't know anything about consoles.
I got
me
stuck
and
because I couldn't figure out that I had to copy it onto the hard drive and couldn't just do it through the USB.
See, the hell with that.
Yeah, we figured it out after me and Named hit it hard, and I was like, hey, did you do this? And he went, what? But I'm glad we did, because
Dude.
now we're able to make its hires even more awesome.
Fuck yeah.
And then we got
Dicks on everything.
dicks everywhere.
I'm gonna put Dr. Dick on a dick.
In a dick arena.
Dick whale.
Yeah, I'm so glad you guys got that figured out. I want my dick on these turnbuckles. I want my dick on this. Yes, do that.
Heads can be balls and the pole can be a dick.
Little known fact, the original Akimania arena, dicks everywhere.
And Mike was the first person out. Then he's like, booty gay, this is stupid. Why are there dicks everywhere?
Booty gay, I hate you black people.
I didn't sign for this.
I wish Mike was still in real world.
See, that's why I really want to go to one show, because I've not seen any of that. I've not seen any of Empire. I've seen 1 or 2 matches of Asylum. I've not seen any Super any of name stuff.
Oh, you're missing it. WOBB is like my top face.
Yeah, dude.
Is it?
Yeah,
See, that's
not even
weird.
joking. WOBB is fucking
How does that work?
fucking face in Moonland.
What the fuck's Moonland? The only thing I seen of that show was, I think the Moses thing. Some
What,
of
when
it.
he got kidnapped.
No, I didn't see any of that. I've briefly I sit down and I'm like, oh hey, I get to finally watch something. I'm pulled away. It's retarded. Like I can't ever make it.
Well, you're
And when-
missing out, you know.
No, I know.
I booked a giant evil Gotham to steal a black otaku.
What the fuck?
It was pretty cool, man.
Yeah, me and Named are up in the crazy in Japan. He's up in it a little bit more than I am. Dude, he's about to end the world over there. He fucking WOBB's face. I won a tag team title.
Holy shit! What alternate universe is this?
Japan.
I love it.
It's funny because fucking Caboni's got his shit going, and I've joked forever that we needed a Mexico Fed just for, whatever the fuck. And his Fed, I'm fucking winning over everybody. The mid card champ, and then
Nope.
And then me and Liger fucking murdered the Thrillers, and I'm a tag champ again.
I'm a fat butch lesbian in Caboni's league.
Yes.
With a feminist gimmick. Like a fem-Nazi gimmick.
See,
I
what
think
the
it
hell am I
works.
missing?
You and Wilson are teaming up. I think you just had to get your contract renewed.
Me?
Yes, you.
I thought I'd died.
Well,
You're
you were
still the world champ.
Yeah, you've never lost the world title in Caboni's Fed.
That's
Like,
funny,
it
Wob.
seems like-
You've never lost, but Liger has whipped your ass tonight.
The other night when I was doing Asylum and Caboni started doing Empire at the same time, when we were over, I tuned in, and Wob fucking he buried in that game. It's The Rock and Scott Hall, and it's something. I don't know what The Rock's fake name is, but Scott Hall's Ray Machismo, and Wob just buried him in like 2 minutes.
Holy shit. See, I feel like I'm missing a lot.
And see, in Caboni's Fed too, there was a match where I lost my leg, and then the game crashed. It said, no, not doing this.
Gotham's not losing a match or any limbs.
And then Named fucking puts everybody in jail.
What?
That was a fun stream. Liger got shot because he was in the wrong cell, and then just walked to his cell.
In what? In that Empire game?
No, it runs on the same engine, but it's a prison game made by the same guy. So what I did was I made a bunch of like face skins really quick for everyone that has masks, and I put them in there, and then I edited everyone in the prison to like everyone from Ampro. And I made all the guards have great masks.
That's awesome.
You made me a child molester.
Dave?
We've started to do some weird shit when you're not around.
Huh.
Yeah, Aki, we need our fix or this happens.
We start fucking... Oh, that's great.
Like, we just go out and we buy games, and like, I wonder how I can make this Ambro related.
That's kind of cool, though. I think that's awesome.
I fucking love Real World.
The only thing I've seen of that, I don't know if it was like the very first stream you did of it, where like, it was before you had challenges and stuff like that. That's the only thing I've seen. When I went out and I think I shot Kurt
died.
Blaze. Yeah.
Devo shoots himself.
Oh shit, Camacho's PMing me.
I didn't think anything would top fucking Gotham Baron Classy by plowing 37 times and Classy getting nothing. And then Bob went and became a home wrecker. And
I like
3
how
nights in China.
He got back from the trip and he already had a daughter.
that man moves fast.
3-day trip. If he isn't in the finale for the Real World Championship, I don't know if I should have him team with the girl that he plowed or his daughter. I think either one would be funny. Which
Whatever.
match were we on?
I don't know. I was looking through all this stuff. We get off subject with the Moonland. I love that shit, though. I'm definitely going to watch that.
Well, the second you hear Wob is top face, you know, you gotta stop and talk me up. What?
Well, in his eyes, he is. And I swear to God, Wob, you make me believe. Yeah, like, I honestly believe that fucking belt, like, I love Liger, but I don't know if anybody can do what you did for it. I legit think that's like a world title, the way you talk about it. It's ridiculous. And now you don't have it. Son
Well,
of a
it was
bitch.
the most important title when Hero and Walt were feuding for it.
That's true. I'll give you that. You should see my Nielsen reports. Like the ratings were like crazy when you two were fighting for it.
What did the stream top at tonight?
Like 20. I don't know. I didn't pay much attention to it.
I think
I know
28.
Was it 28? I know it hit 26 during me and Brandy, and I thought it had gotten higher before that sometime.
It's not
I think
bad.
it got to 28 during the Kabani match.
Jesus.
I think it did, yeah, because I think Blacklist was 2.8 million.
That's when we lost them. Fucking they came in and seen Kabani, and I went, no.
What's this giant red rabbit? What the hell is this with devil wings?
You guys clearly don't take this seriously. I'm out.
What I wanted...
It's a giant rabbit, and why is he fighting a gimp? And what's that guy?
What's this crazy rocker? Dude, when I saw that Hell Bunny, I was like, you know what I could do? I can just book Devil Kabunny, and at one point when he goes to lose, I can have him transform like Majin Buu, and that would be fucking great.
Shit.
So, but that was kind of cut, and I filmed that one match, and I was like, you know what? I'll just leave it.
I was expecting Angel Kabani to show up during the Money in the Bank match.
He made like a bunch of those fucking rabbits, dude. Like he's got midget rabbits, and they're fucking awesome. Like, if he didn't have so many fucking calls, like I would fucking use all of them. Cause he's got like Dead Owen Hart, fucking Chris Benoit. He's got Bruiser Brody. He's got all those fucking rabbits.
I think for a call to arms, we need to go ahead and book it. Kabunny in the bank.
What I wanted to do was the original pre-show was going to be a 6-man tag, Devil Kabunny and Colt Kabunny. But yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
right.
we were talking about that. Finding them teams.
And I guess maybe the new guy battle royal should have been newer guys, but fuck them. We got 2 new guys. That's all we need.
It's like Camacho and Cam are the only 2 out of that bunch that actually show up.
I know. And Camacho's actually PMing me right now, and the last thing he said was, "We got to talk, mate." So I don't know if he's upset or what. Hopefully he's not. He went over. That's what people want, right? Titles and going over.
In front of nobody.
Nobody saw my epic win.
He shouldn't
Aki-
be mad at all because
Aki,
I mean,
We gotta talk. I don't think you're booking me right.
Did you see my arena? It was fucking empty.
Put Blacktober.
Ooh.
How come
Rough.
you keep booking me to lose?
the new guys have the promo.
Yeah, I think that should be a thing. Yeah, I think we'll start doing that. I think that would have saved me a lot of time originally. And Cole thought it was a really good idea.
Huh.
Huh.
How about that?
How about that?
Huh.
Promo and Cole in the sentence.
That's something.
That's a thing.
That is a thing. He did have his ice cream chants, though. If those count. He didn't clap. I'm so excited now that I have just time to make one fucking show. I can do all kinds of cool shit. I want to make fucking like intro videos for everybody too. But I'll wait on that. God damn, all this time I spend on this.
We could always make our own intro videos.
Yeah, like a Titantron. Yeah, you could.
Where would you use them though? Because the
Fucking everywhere, dude. Fucking everywhere.
The only thing is, you barely see them when you're doing your entrance.
That's true.
Yeah, see what I liked about the stage I used for the arena tonight was you barely seen the Titantron.
Yeah, which was nice.
You did get the fucking awesome backgrounds though. Some of those backgrounds on the giant half oval looked fucking awesome.
How did you get those?
What, the backgrounds?
It's
Yeah.
just the Minitron.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's connected to the wrestler's Titantron, which I wish they would let us edit separately. But if you ever seen any of the Sertiman stuff, Name took out
Yeah.
the actual
I did
Titantron.
the same exact thing for the Invitational with that stage, and then the actual show. Yeah, I got rid of the video part, and I'd only use the Minitron part.
Atomic Wedgie. The hell are you watching?
Don't worry about it.
I do remember that. It was really cool, but I thought you did the same thing for these entrances. So you're telling me that's just the Minitron piece of it?
Yeah.
Huh.
The Titantron was actually on top of the oval where you kept seeing it zoom into for the live performance entrances.
Yeah. Which Cole was like, why are you zooming into nothing? Dick. We're not, nigga. Slow down. Oh, but all in all, it was fun as hell to make that. And I guess the only other match that we've not talked about is the main event. Solid match.
Probably one of the best just pure wrestling sim matches I've seen out of 13.
The thing is, for some reason, it's like both of those guys, the AI works well off of each other. Like I did a few test ones before.
Yes, Classy's entrance was great.
Oh my god. My first thought was, JBL's here.
That's why I did it.
It was perfect. Like, I seen it go off a few times. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then it
It's
kept
still
going.
good.
And it kept going. I was like,
It was kind of
"Yeah."
the gyro effect. I wanted it to keep going until it was annoying.
When I do a fucking recap, that's gonna be in
It was pretty
there.
annoying.
Oh, Gyro.
How'd you make the dollars rain?
I just took some green screen falling dollar bills and I put it over that.
Dude, I ran out of fucking time. I wanted to add confetti at the end of yours. I had like 3 different things picked out. I was gonna do some fireworks and shit. It's okay because the next
anything more. I hugged
Just-
Franco. I'm happy.
that's all you need.
Trying to
That's all
swerve
I
us.
need.
People wanted to see him cash in.
Oh,
Bunch
show's
of
over.
bastards.
No, definitely not.
Supposed
If
to
Z-
end a big event on a happy note. You don't
Yeah.
fuck it over.
Yeah.
Especially Franco.
Plus, he's his best friend. He's not gonna cash in on his best friend, is he?
Or is he?
Effort.
I didn't want to see Classy or Named lose that. It was like too epic.
Dude, it was a really good match.
I like
When-
that Classy will actually trash talk with me, like, while the match is going, too. Like, I did that once, like, in Asylum with Wilson, too.
Dude, that made the match so much better. But how much of the actual named classy match did you edit? Because right there at the end, where he fucking countered out of the Royal Execution,
Yeah.
and then went into the Anaconda Vice, and then you see the breaking point, but it was smooth.
That's all I edited. At the end, Classy originally just hit him with the what is it, the royal beheading, and pinned him, and that was it. So I was like, well, I don't want it to go out like that. The match is fucking awesome. He's been hit with like 10 to 12 power bombs, but I think the total was 9.
9 fucking classy bombs.
And I was like, you know what, may be cool just to end it here. And I was like, well, Name's got that fucking power bomb. I was like, or he's got that fucking submission that he kept hitting. So I was like, well, we'll just fucking end it like this. He'll be in the middle of the ring again. He's already hit it once. No one will think he's going to tap. The only thing I edited was that end, in which I just hit the, R2 to reverse. That was it.
Yeah.
Solid match.
When, like, I had him on the outside with the vice, then he rolled in, then I grabbed him, and I just kept putting him in every fucking submission hold in my guy's moveset.
I noticed that with Gotham, too, dude. He ended up using a lot of submissions.
I think it's those fucking sliders I've dicked with.
Which I like. It makes me want to kind of tweak with his moveset and work the gates in there more, but...
Why? So you get kicked in the fucking head? You got kicked in the head 3 times from that.
I know. It just... Well, that's what I don't like about the submissions, is if they don't go all the way, every one of them ends up being a reversal. But it really ended up working with Name's character because he kept going for the head submissions. Fucking hits him with the vice on the outside. They both get back in the ring. Classy can't even get up before he's in a crossface. Classy tries to get back up. Fucking Named catches the leg. Here's an STF, motherfucker.
Is that one of your finishers? That's not, is it? Or a signature? The STF?
Nah, it's just a regular move.
Dude, I was marking like shit. I was like, holy fuck, because the only person that's ever used that here has been Trigocode, and he only hit it a few times to beat Brandy. If he even beat Brandy with it.
He did. They had that really fucking awesome Iron Man match.
See, now, that's another thing. Funny you bring that up. Brandy originally wanted to book Gotham and him in a... Let me go back here and look, see what the fuck he said.
You booked him wrong.
He wanted a fucking crazy match. A no DQ Iron Man match. Make it 30 minutes. Call it something like Batman match or the Man of Steel match. I was so going to do that, but I try not to keep it as...
Then I had to be a faggot and be Iron Man.
That's right. I was like, well, we probably won't do that. Plus, hopefully it didn't come off like too gimmicky like the whole thing.
I liked in the chat, he goes, fuck, I prefer the wrong superhero.
No, it was good that both of the matches weren't like gimmick to hell and back. They were just singles.
I think if we do any rematches, we'll save the gimmicks for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotham has no votes. Walker has no votes in his match. Rudy gets no votes. Z and Svenny doesn't deserve any votes.
I'm
No
sure
one voted
someone
for
is
that
going to
today.
give them a vote out of spite.
3 people
Just like a
upvoted.
big fuck you.
Oh, Z. Yeah, but see, everyone thought Z was going to lose. Did you guys really think he was going to lose?
Yeah, fuck Zitty.
Yeah, but he didn't lose.
Definitely thought he was going to lose.
Why?
Just fuck
Because he pissed on his contract.
Well, this sucks for him, but Svenny's not here either, so we need to do something with him.
No.
I think I want to make him either a commentator, and we're going to fire Santos for spearing Gotham. This next show is going to be fucking awesome.
Since I'm your top face, does that mean at some point me and Santos get in the ring and then I strip him down awkwardly and pour barbecue sauce on him?
You may do that next week.
You cover him in Winslow.
Winslow and taco sauce.
Yeah, Santos definitely needs to get his ass kicked for interfering in the match.
I did like it though, because Fucking Santos is just the entire. From his 4-down got fucked. From the moment it started, and he's always hated Gotham, and then he just, between his 4-down getting fucked, Finney having to retire, he just said, fuck it, run in there. And
it's the end of it.
And just kind of hugs him.
Working here anymore.
I thought he was going to commit suicide at the end of the show.
No, that'd be awful. Why would he do that? I had him dressed like Kingpin, for God's sakes.
He climbs to the top and just jumps off.
Through the table. tries to take Morgan with him.
I don't want to live anymore.
Morgan wasn't taking his shit.
That's good. Good stuff. Good old Santos.
I almost wish those Santos spear would have done a bit more damage. Instead, what happens is he hits him, and then E6 comes out, and Gotham's just standing up like, what happened?
I thought originally right then I was going to end it, and then I was going to there was a few other things going on there. But I figured, well, we can throw E6 out there, and Santos will go back and brag to Morgan, and Morgan's going to, like, no-sell it and be like, you didn't fucking hurt him. Look at him. He's standing.
I liked that. He was like, did you see that? Did you see me spear him?
Who is it? That
He shouldn't have done any damage because he's a commentator.
Yeah, but he's a fucking beast, and he's actually got a win over Spear Copeland.
He killed.
Fucking
Buff
destroyed
Bagwell.
him. Was it Buff or was it Spear?
Yeah, it was Buff Bagwell when we first started doing the A-Bit title. You were like, yeah, man, I'll post a video of to YouTube.
Somebody random every week.
Yeah, we'll actually defend it on YouTube, make it a TV title. And like in his first defense, fucking Santos
He
murders.
won.
Yeah, he murders Buff Bagwell and puts him through the barricade before we got tired of barricade spots.
Yeah, that was still early on.
There was one time Morgan was in a match too, and he super kicked a guy out of the air.
Did
he?
I can't remember who it was.
Does he even have a moveset? I think I gave him like fucking like a Divas moveset.
He had like a 78 overall, but it was during one of those lead-ups to Showcase versus Bearcase.
What?
It was one of those. Yeah, it was one of those nights you like randomized and you did roster versus roster.
Oh, so it wasn't like actual show. It was like bullshit.
No, it was an actual show. Yeah,
What
it was
the
like,
fuck?
I think it was the same night McConnell debuted. Because I remember he was in that battle royal, and you had in the post you had like Barricade guys yellow, Showdown blue, and then like further down you see Morgan and someone else versus some guys, and it's like, why the fuck is Morgan wrestling? And then he super kicks somebody out of the air.
That's fucking crazy. I do think the coolest fucking move I've seen like that, if you consider that a catch finisher, just a fucking reversal. Gyro, who was it? Was it Clark Walker that jumped out of the ring on you? And you choke slammed him?
Yeah, I chokeslammed him at Barricade 13 at the Championship Scramble match.
That's fucking awesome.
But that's the only time that I've ever used it as a catch finisher.
You don't face enough flippy shit, guys.
I know. I think that Gotham is like the only flippy shit guy in the whole Barricade locker room.
I might be. Dude, I'm marked.
Liger... What?
I'm marked when he hit the leg drop.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking cool.
He was wearing the red and yellow, and he dropped the leg.
So ready.
Brother.
See, people thought you were going over.
You swerved him.
Fucking swerve. Was it a good swerve though, or was it? Could you see it coming?
I didn't see it like that. Like when E6 started to come down, I was like, oh, I know where this is going, but it's gonna be so cool.
I didn't see Santos spearing him coming though.
No, that I did not see.
Fat asshole.
You fat bastard.
Oh man. I wanted to put you like in a backbreaker, like Santos kind of just like fuck you up, kind of like Bane.
Oh shit.
I got all kinds of fucking ideas for the next show. It's gonna be
I mean,
awesome.
We still got tons, especially with you going to one show. But dude, Aki named the work between the two of you getting all that video shit together. Fucking fantastic.
The entrances were fucking awesome. The fucking attires were fucking over the top.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you guys. If you didn't know, like, figure out how to edit those or like import those fucking textures, we'd be fucked. You would have seen that default font, and it would say Akimania instead of a black fucking apron.
I had a paint tool made by hand.
Yeah,
Just
he
in
had
case.
one ready.
Holy shit! Did you?
Yeah.
He showed it to me, I think, the day before we figured it out, how to unlock it.
And then Gotham was like, fuck that.
I buried him.
Sorry,
That was
bro.
a good attempt. But fuck you.
Well, one of you
I
did
win
like
all.
you did the ramp. Was that the same texture?
Yeah, no, what I ended up doing, I had to import a bunch of logos, and then I had to cheat and split everything up into 128 logos, so I could, one, make them bigger, and two, use more. Because you could only use two 256s.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to, like, do the Aki logo, and then MA, and then I, and then, like, NA, and or some, whatever the fuck the word is, and I threw that down the ramp, and then you seen the logo, and then the AM Pro logo. I had to split it up for the sides.
Well, it looked fucking good, regardless. All that shit looked good. That logo's not too bad named. You did that with a fucking paint tool?
Hell yeah.
God damn. That looks really good.
Because I was sitting there and I'm like, this arena is gonna look like shit if we don't get that logo done, so.
Thanks, Thrill.
It's hard to work that paint tool. I tried to make myself a logo, but I completely suck at it.
I was the worst when I first started.
Fucking could have fooled me. See, and we're talking about we unlocked the save to get the logos imported. Pretty much all of the tires you've seen that name did, he did without being able to import any of those logos.
Damn.
All of them aren't imported. They're all by hand.
You know, and anybody that's ever worked with the paint tool knows how long that takes.
Dude, fuck yeah. I can only make, like, god-awful ovals with it, so...
That's how much I love you guys.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna save
Except
this.
Z. Fuck you, Z. Piece of
Yeah.
shit.
And named put in a
No
ton.
good motherfucker.
He put in a ton of effort.
Let me get the definition of that for you.
Effort.
Oh, man. Yeah, I do fucking appreciate it. Like, without the two of you helping me, that shit would not have came together whatsoever.
You're welcome. Oh, wait, you weren't talking to me?
Hey man, if you didn't send that thing to Aki, like, after
Yeah.
I'd already sent him all the entrances and pushed for your own, we wouldn't have had that glorious entrance, alright? So,
Yeah.
It was glorious. I have to admit. I have to thank myself for that. And you two named.
I'm hoping that when 14 comes out, they track it for the importer real quick, because I do not want to sit there and try and do logos by hand again, because originally I had the Showcase and Barricade logos that I did in the paint tool, and that fucking takes forever.
Yeah.
And then Named did all his Sertiman stuff in the fucking
I'm
paint
dreading remaking any of those guys if I'm gonna bring it back, and I'm dreading all the guys I'm probably gonna have to remake on the next game. Like, fuck me. There goes my weekend.
Yeah, I think this time around, if we do switch 14, because it turns out not to be a giant buggy pile of shit, we should probably kind of
How could it
draw...
get worse, alright?
New WWE 14. No one counts.
It's always 3. Nothing in between.
Dude, have you ever noticed that if the AI hits a submission finisher, that if they hit any other move and go for a pin within the next 30 seconds, it's over. They could punch you and it's a 3 count.
I don't get that. Also,
the Sims I did against Classy, it was a great match. I put him in the vice. He tapped on the outside so it didn't count. Went back in the ring, and then I just punched him and pinned him, and that was it. And it was like the head punch. Like I think it's like the body targeting one where you just like grip the guy's hair and just punch him in the face. So,
dude,
it wasn't even like it was a back fist or anything.
The thing you set up for Rudy, did he hit it in the match?
Twice.
Yeah, he didn't ever get any more than a 1 count off of it.
Yeah, that's because creative finishers are broken too.
Thing is, for signatures though, they can get a pin off of it sometimes.
Okay, I thought you said legit for sure that'll fucking work. I was like, holy shit, he hit it. I was like, this is amazing, and not so much. It's kind of cool though.
It's his finisher in Asylum, actually. But yeah, if we do the transition to 14, we definitely need to draw it out so we're not like rushing in one weekend. Fucking get everybody made.
My original intention was, it was like when we first started and so many people wanted to join and I was being bashed left and right about how horrible I was at this. And fuck you, because I've done it for a year.
You're not serious enough.
Ooh, that's serious. So I was like,
world champion yet.
Yeah.
I should be a
You're not booking
million-time
me
world
right.
champion. I should be the eternal champion of everything forever. Or you're booking me
When
wrong.
am I going over, brother?
Damn it, brother. But, yeah, so fuck those guys. But I wanted to be the very first fucking Fed that was fairly active moving in that game as soon as fucking possible. As soon as it came out, I wanted to start it. You know, try to get more people interested in it. Which was dumb because we had a shitload of people interested in it, and I had no free time.
I think I bought it near the time it came out on launch, just so I could try and get in and help you with that shit.
God, dude, that was so long ago. When did that game come out? In October?
Yeah, last October.
Damn.
I didn't get it until December, I think.
Can't believe I spent a whole year doing that. It's fucking blowing my mind.
We saw it tonight, though. It's like, it's really cool to just see how far, like, certain guys came from that, you know?
Well, I hope so. I mean, Liger and WOBB, for example, I mean, they debuted the same night. They were in that light heavyweight tournament, which Mike took over. And won. And those guys, did they fight in that tournament? I can't remember.
Who?
WOBB and Liger. He said no, so I don't guess they did fight. But regardless, they didn't make it to the finals.
Nah, the first time they interacted was a Battle Royal, I think.
Do we count the Battle Royal? I don't remember when we started counting things. Whatever Blackness says that he remembers first, we skip past that. Because for some reason he thinks he's really over then. Yeah, Gyro, I was hoping so. I was a little worried about that. We haven't, like, that's the whole thing that upsets me about WOBB. Fucking fantastic. Love the guy. Fucking great. But his fucking title is based on 10-minute matches every fucking week. He hasn't defended it in, like, fucking 2 months. It's been forever. Well, that's not true. He defended it at the last pay-per-view. But 30 days? It should be weekly. That's why Liger's going to have a hell of a mess come next Saturday. But WOBB pissed too many people off.
He's a fucking top heel, dude.
Fucking goat.
I think that WOP needs the world class.
It did become pay-per-view only title, but that's because you done it.
He elevated it.
Spear defended it constant. Well, he lost it the first fucking time. Buff did it
Like 2
constantly.
minutes
Fucking Crasher Wake. He defended it all the time, I think.
Yeah, he defended it pretty often.
Who beat him for that?
WOBB.
Did the ring
Whooped
break?
his ass with an STO.
Yeah, it went.
That's right.
It went Spear, Buff, Crasher, WOBB, Dave, WOBB, Liger.
WOBB, how long have you held that title, if you remember? I'm sure you don't.
He's held it. I think the majority.
Bob did have it.
He's held it the majority of the time it's been around. I think.
Fuck yeah, WOBB's got to be the longest reigning champion of that. Bob did have it. Bob beat Dave, actually. Did he?
Oh, maybe it was Bob that had it over Dave. That's right. Dave got thrown into that match, and then WOBB fucking let them beat each other up when he climbed the ladder.
That's right. He fucking took it.
Bastard.
I think Rudy, that WOBB ladder match, which was fucking great, and then I think, because I know Rudy pinned Clark in like no time. The bell rang, and he got distracted, and he rolled him up and won. And then Brandy's match on Bear Cave, where he just broke Justice's arm, is probably the shortest matches we've ever had. And WOBB beat Crasher in that last man standing match because the first time you fought, that ring broke, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the first time they fought, they got the ring break and went all marked out. And the next time they had a match, some fucking other loser was in it, and that guy got beat instead of WOBB. And then they made it the last Pokemon standing.
How did you beat him, though?
With an STO.
Is that how he beat him and laid him out for 10 seconds?
Yes.
Whatever works, WOBB.
That's how good he is.
And it was better than what fucking finished Brandy and Cassius.
Which one? At the pay-per-view?
The last man standing.
Dude, Cassius has really good matches. No, I don't like that guy. He has horrible matches. But I'll tell you, the fucking... When he beat Spear... Did he beat Spear for light heavyweight? Yeah, he beat...
Didn't he?
Spear beat him, you're right. He had a last man standing with somebody, and it was god-awful. He beat him with like a famouser.
Yeah, that was with Brawl.
Yeah.
Did he beat Brandy?
Yeah.
God damn it, I'm
Kind of
sorry,
his
Brandy.
Career in a nutshell.
That's why Brandy had to win this at all costs.
Fuck you, Cassius.
I think Brandy got like 4 title shots in the span of several months, and then he just the whole fucking Cassius story. Then he went on to win the showdown.
See, Z was originally booked to win that.
Thank fuck that didn't happen.
I just could
What's the deal
not
with
fucking
Cassius anyway.
true that for life.
Oh, you don't know?
I thought that he was only gone because he was doing some acting thing. I didn't think there was actual heat on him.
He was doing
No, he
acting
just,
stuff,
Like, left.
but the
Or
last thing I
something
heard,
stupid.
well, fuck, the very last thing he told me was, "I've got this fucking job." He does like, I don't know, like crazy on stage, like dancing or acting, one of the two. He didn't clarify. But the very last thing he said was he got some big part or something in this fucking Broadway thing, and he was going to go do that. And then the next day, he's like, "Oh, let's play WWE 13 online." And Loop's like, "Hell yeah!" So Team America get in there with Cassius and piss him off, and then he's just never to be heard from again because of running grapples. That's the real story. If you want to shoot,
Just some online bullshit. I mean,
I
WWE
guess.
13 sucks.
yeah, it does. Why the fuck do you play it? Let alone, why do you play it with a 12-year-old kid named Loop and Dave? And then you get pissed off about that. Loop is like a fucking child, and he pisses off everybody that comes in here to do anything. He's fucking 12. He is. I don't know.
He's 12.
He's not really 12, but goddamn,
He's just hitting puberty.
he did that awkward stage, those awkward conversations.
I thought Dave would be older.
Dave may not be 12.
I think that I'm the same age as you, Aki. I think we have like almost the same birthday.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What does that mean we have the same birthday? Like, your birthday is in September, and how the fuck do you know when my birthday is?
Well, when I go to PMU, it says what your birthday is.
Does it really?
There you go.
What the fuck?
I think Cam is the guy that scares me with his age the most.
Cameron Jacobs?
Supposedly he's 20.
Fucking the best.
Supposedly.
The fucking best night was when we were all on Skype and fucking it popped up and it's, you know, it gives you your birthday notifications. Jack fucking the Brawl Tender Brandy is turning 21. I was like, huh, this motherfucker can't even drink legally. Fucking great.
That bastard.
Don't hate. It was a good match.
It was.
Besides, he didn't do anything. That was all E6.
That's right.
E6 is the Gold Class champion.
I wanted to put him in a fucking hoodie, and I was like, well, I'll just put him in this Taz towel.
He just walks around in his fake and gay gear.
I hate E6.
Why?
I'm still pissed about jobbing with him.
See, I think that's kind of cool. Because I completely forgot about those 3 matches. Because you had just started, and so did he. And we had nothing to do. We were like, well, we'll just throw these 2 guys in here, like the best of 3.
Gyro either. Like, he was getting, like, shit on every time he came out.
Look at those fucking tats, man. Jesus.
You guys gay, fuck him.
But they would cheer Z. That's a lie.
Did we ever really cheer Z?
Did we really? I don't know. I like Z. And I understand like he's really late when this stuff airs for him and he can't make the effort to show up. But you know what? When he goes, like when I'm asleep, he could probably promo and not post that stupid face.
Well, that's what bugs me the most with him. It's like, for all you gave him, he has a great character, and it's something you could get behind, but that's all you that made that character, rather than him. Like, you could have put anyone in the same spot, and, like, built him up the way you did, and it's like, he just seems completely unappreciative about it.
What is his character, except, you know, some unstoppable big guy?
That was it.
He's an unstoppable big.
It's an easy thing to get behind.
Yeah, because he was fucking just creaming stuff. He even tapped out a fucking bear.
He did tap out a bear.
He did also lose to Zack Ryder. Not Spear Copeland, but Zack Ryder.
Speaking
But
of
those were house
bears, what
shows.
happened to Barry Manilow? I thought
Dude.
he was going to make an appearance at Akimania.
I wanted him to so bad, dude, but we just didn't have time. Remember, I had this whole fucking week planned to do things, and it just didn't end up that way. But that'll change. We'll do more like house show shit, maybe.
You see, the original idea was Barry would run out after everyone else ran out during the Gold Class title match, and you see...
And claw everything to death.
He'd
Santos...
run out, everyone would freeze and go, "It's a bear!"
But it's a fucking bear.
No, I'm not!
No, I'm your fucking... No. That'd be great.
That's what we built.
We built
When
all
we
kinds
first came up with the bear name, and we came up with Barry Manilow and Too Cool Ted. We were like, yeah, we'll have
was a
him on
fun
commentary. Yeah, we'll have him on commentary, and it'll be cool. And then one day, someone will just go, "That's a fucking bear!"
And
They
then
were-
get mauled.
They were gonna be the announcers, the commentary team for Bear Cave when it started. I think that's the reason why we made them. Because we'll call it Bear Cave. I remember Black and Jack was like, "It'll be fucking great if everybody here was bears." Oh. So out of 12 pay-per-views, I think we've had 12. I think I've skipped 2.
11.
11? What the fuck? We didn't do
You
anything in
skipped the-
August.
You skipped the July one, didn't you?
You did something, didn't you?
We did one for every month, and then you had the showdown in June, and we skipped July completely. And
We skipped a
then,
lot of shows in July, too.
And then it would have also been 10, except I covered that 1 month you were busy as fuck for Cybernetico. Because that was originally just going to be like some little off show that I wanted to do for fun, and then work got a hold of you, and I went, all right, well, we'll make it a pay-per-view, and then that's when I did special the first time, because I booked everybody else that didn't get booked.
That was what that show was going to be for, all the new guys, but nobody wants to watch that shit.
Fuck that.
None of them promo.
Do you think that's a bad deal to have people debut, to have them at least promo maybe twice or 3 times beforehand?
No.
See, because we're kind of lax about that, and that's not...
I'd say twice. If
Twice is good, I think, to say, here who's I am, and then my next match is going to be so-and-so, I'm going to beat your fucking ass. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, do a debut promo in the backstage, and then if you fail to promo for your first match, you're out. Unless you got a really good excuse.
Or like Gyro said, make it like a vignette, hype yourself up.
Who was the other guy in chat who was going to get a hold of me to put a vignette in here? Who the hell was that?
Yana, the dude who was supposed to do the Doink the Clown Invitational.
Oh, okay, cool.
I delivered on my memorial, damn it.
Is that what that name? Delivering Bobby Lashley?
Why, yes. It was Bobby Lashley. You mean you're not happy with that result?
Iffy.
Yeah, that's what we'll go with.
You loved it.
So are Blacktist SDF heels now?
Are
No.
they heels? I think they're very much tweeners.
They're
The last
faces,
two
if you ask me.
pay-per-views were like totally unclean wins.
Wait.
But
That wasn't...
assholes.
Yeah, and plus Lilith, yeah. You need to slow down. You just need to slow down.
Interference in the showdown. Give me a break.
Wait a minute.
Heels to the max.
No. Tweener as fuck.
Dude, thinking about it, I think Thrillers have... That every time the title changed hands, it was because of them.
Yeah.
There was only one where it didn't involve them.
Which one was that?
The drop to Trigocode.
Yeah, we done that. We don't have to mention that, but we done that. Yeah, you won the tag titles once. You actually did. You had a pay-per-view defense too, and you may. Yeah, it was a coal miner. The Chilean.
That was on the showcase.
Was it a showcase?
Yeah. They lost at the pay-per-view.
That's what it was, because we were building towards Akimania with Blacktist SDF and them. I think the cool thing about it, because Thrill's not too active anymore, I'm not going to ever get rid of the Thrillers. And Svenny's gone, so we're going to kind of try to dwindle that. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. But Blacktist SDF is by far... Yeah, DCN is still active, which I appreciate. DCN's great. But by far, I think the cool thing is that Blacktist SDF they started... They both jobbed to Z. They continue to job to Z forever.
That's pretty much sums up his entire career.
Who?
Jobbing to Z.
Whose careers does that sum up? Blacktist?
Blacktist, yeah.
No. He hasn't got revenge on him yet. Because Z's not leaving. Or is he?
I was kind of hoping that they'd lose to the Thrillers so Galactus could kick Z's ass.
We do not need 4-time tag champions, the Dashing Thrillers.
I would be okay with it. Those two teams, like, they have fought back and forth for quite a while, which is pretty sweet.
They were pretty much the first big team feud.
Yeah, I agree. And then we had Namco in there with, against who'd you guys fight against constantly?
The Thrillers?
Fucking Thrillers.
Nah, first you booked us against what's his name? G2K and his thing.
That was kind of the build. You were helping him with PK and them.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, that worked.
It was what it was.
Yep.
I tried. He was active. Somewhat.
I gave him a hardcore title once.
Ooh. Yeah, you did do that. Trigocode actually joined him for a while and then made fun of him in his promo.
Why was temp ever a thing? Can we just ask that right now?
Well, G2K, I don't know how old he is, but he's constantly like, Aki, here, this, let's do this, let's do that, and here's my cousin, here's my brother. Yeah, I'm grounded, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry, I'm going to return this hardcore title because I'm grounded. I'm like, cool, you can't make it to TV, great, you're unreliable. But no, he had...
His agent.
Yeah. So G2K can't come in today. He's in his room. You tell Wilson to go on without him.
He didn't finish his homework.
He just had so many people. He was like the original Dave, which they are pretty much on the same spree at this point. Trigocode didn't care for him. Like, he brought in PK and then John Mayhem, which didn't ever fucking debut. He looked like some crazy... I don't know.
Ash.
Oh, Ash was not their thing. Ash was actually the first call of Bender.
Oh.
Both of them sucked.
Yeah. And then, like Name said, Discount Gotham.
That guy was okay. He wasn't too bad. He didn't want to be red and black. He was originally like blue and I think some other color. He was
blue and red.
Yeah, and then he was like, well, if I'm going to join Temp, you might as well make me black and red. I was like, damn it. Now, every time I see Cam and Camacho, this must be like a new thing. Every new guy has to wear black and red.
Those are my colors, brother.
I've never seen Camacho.
You've never seen him? You didn't see that fucking...
Never once, not in the chat or nothing.
He's very secretive, and also he's PMing me. Let's see what he's got. He wants to talk with me, mate. He said we gotta talk, mate.
Tell him to log on.
I don't know. I think he's G2K under a different account. You're a faggot. WOBB. That's exactly what I get from these people. It's great. So, but there you go. Is there anything else left to be said about those matches, this whole pay-per-view?
I can't wait for the next.
I'm pretty pumped about bringing the Call to Arms back, even though Loop named it, and I absolutely hate that name. At least we'll have, like an ongoing pay-per-view.
I think
What's
it
the
only
premise?
works this time. It only works this time because of the two.
Yeah, I think so too.
Cool that you have an actual rotation now, You made it the whole way around.
And then next year...
Sorry.
I was going to say next year maybe it'll be a Call to Arms CAW effort.
I'm sure what we had too will change a few times. Like we won't have the Brand War pay-per-view.
No. See, I wanted to treat that like as my Survivor Series, and I want to fucking treat this a Call to Arms like a team-based thing, sort of similar. I think we're going to have a few teams. You just wait and see.
Well, I guess I'm fucked.
Yeah, you don't have any friends.
I've got no friends.
Gotham, we're undefeated together. We can do this.
My only so-called friend fucking put a hole in my chest in Japan.
Yeah, that's what friends are for. You came back and you whooped my ass.
Dropped you on your head.
There you go.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
god.
I'll just, you bring me on your team or I bring you on my team, and then we get a DQ victory and call it a day.
Sounds
There you
good to
go.
me.
You're first tag win.
I don't think that Gotham needs friends. He's better as a lone wolf.
I kind of need some friends at the
He
moment.
kind of does, man. That's kind of like his thing. He may be the face, but god damn it, every time he's not, he can only look one way. That's it. And every time he turns his fucking back, he gets killed.
Oh, come on. He's always on top, though.
I don't know how
He's
I feel
got
about
chased a
that.
little bit now, I think.
Dude, and it's weird because, like, he came in, the fucking team was Finney and them, and Mo hated him. So Mo got him kicked out. So he teamed with Loop, and then that didn't work out because fucking Brian was the one backstabbing him, and then
I
worked with
forgot
Sequin.
about that.
yeah, you knocked me out of the light heavyweight tournament, put Brian in there, and he lost the match.
Sequin was fucking built for you. That man came in, he had all his fucking EFED experience, or did he have none?
He had a bunch. That's why you.
That's
did
what it
this,
was.
'cause You were like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like 10 years of EFED experience. I figured you guys could do something. Dude, fucking, when he first came in, you want to know what he told me?
What?
He was like, yeah, Aki teamed us together. I seen you in the chat. You said something about being heel. And I was like, no, dude, I was joking. I'm face because we have too many heels. So then his big plan was he was going to bring in two other guys. One of them was that werewolf-looking motherfucker from Showcase. He was going to bring in...
that motherfucker. He was so dark.
He wanted to build his own nation of domination. And
It's a
he
black
said-
thing. He's so racist.
Gotham would have been the Owen Hart.
That's
That's
exactly
what
he
it
said.
was.
That's exactly what he said. He said you could be like the Owen Hart, Jeff Hardy of our group. And I went, motherfucker. In the back of my head, every time Aki's hyping it, I'm like, you son of a bitch. So, you know what? I'm glad it didn't work out because I didn't want to be the Owen Hart / Jeff Hardy of anybody's group.
You didn't want to be a Blackheart, damn it. The sole survivor.
Yeah, sorta.
Kinda.
Damn it. Yeah, that's good
So, yeah.
times.
That was Sequin's plan.
Did you have any other partners after that? I know you teamed with Liger once,
Yeah,
but you're not like an actual...
We've built like a backstage thing between Liger and Gotham, but there's no actual team there. Which is why when we were like, man, we need to get Gotham some backup going into Akimania, we're like, well, how about Liger? Oh, well, he's fucking busy with the WOBB thing. All right, what about Wilson? Well,
Nope.
Well, that's not going to happen. Wilson's busy with his thing.
Well, I guess I got no friends.
I guess I'm all alone. Which I've worked completely into my gimmick.
Which is good. I love Liger because of the simple fact that, like, I don't even know if him and Bob have ever talked, ever, but for some damn reason, I think those two are fucking great together. They're perfect as a tag team, as best friends. So Liger, like, shakes hands with Bob all the time, and shakes hands with Gotham all the time. Bros. I think that's great. That shit's gonna mean something at the next pay-per-view.
Wait, there was one more. Slam Bros. You were trying to kind of buddy him up with Mask, and then you went and screwed him. He had a mental breakdown and lost about 100 pounds
That was weird.
and a few inches of height.
That was fucking weird.
Mo stole his muscle and height.
Yeah, Mo had that fanny pack full of his drugs. Oh. Trigocode, what the hell are you talking about at live Ampro party? Cam isn't eager to help anybody.
Fuck that.
We tried to get Cam booked with Named and fucking Franco to help them out, and it's like
the original plan. Holy
yeah.
shit.
And then Cam's like, sure, no, those guys are faggots. I'm not hanging out with them.
And then he fucking shit.
Seriously?
Franco.
Yeah. He was like,
I had
Franco
a
said
whole
shit.
thing written up that I sent to Aki. It was like 4 weeks of booking going into Akimania. I was like, okay, and this will make Class C look really good, and this will also elevate Cam a little bit, and this will make Franco look good, and do this and that and the third, you know?
Like, we were definitely trying to help Cam out and get out of that whole new thing, but he was not having it. We're like, don't you want to do this? This is going to be perfect for you. No, they're fags. I don't want them.
The first week, it goes according to what I wanted to happen, and then the next week, he posts a pro. He's like, fuck Franco, that little motherfucker.
I guess he just doesn't want to go over.
Cam's still new, so let him do his thing.
He'll get better with time, maybe.
Nah, he won't.
Don't do that. Blackness hates him.
Blackness loves him.
I know he does.
He's endearing.
He loves to hate him.
That's true. I'm surprised more people wasn't cheering for him during his pre-show main event, in which he lost in a stadium full of no one. So,
Through the
I
dirt.
wouldn't be cheering for him if he had promoed. He was on last night, so we could have done it.
well, he fucking he showed up after Akimania. Hey, is it on? Well, nope.
It was.
No, he said that he had plans for the night.
That's cool.
I canceled my vacation to watch Akimania. Damn it.
You did. You're a boss. I took vacation days for this. People
It was
took
worth
time off. Yeah, I think so. I had a lot of fun, so I think.
I needed all this time to myself to watch it because it was so long.
Yeah. See, I didn't know, like, people were worried about the length of it. And when I started when I added those shows, it gave me an estimated time of like 3.5 hours. It was actually over 4 hours. I get kind of depressed.
It never felt like it dragged, though. Except
It could have been
the
longer.
finish.
I do feel like it went pretty quick.
Because I was there when they did the first WrestleMania, and that was over 6 hours of just fucking, oh my god, what's going on? But for this, I mean, the matches were solid compared to what we normally get with 13, and it was just, it was entertaining the whole way through, which helped it not drag.
It was good storytelling. I think that was the most important part.
I kind of feel bad for Dave.
Yeah, but we all know that there are things in motion.
And that's probably not the end of that.
No.
I feel like I ripped his heart out.
He did seem pretty legit disturbed. But he was trying to hide it, I think.
I don't... Is that something you would get upset about? I don't know how I feel about that.
I was pretty shocked when Blaze won that. I was like, there's no way that he's going to take this away from Dave.
Dave isn't good at ladder matches. He loses everything he has in a ladder match. It's his
He
thing.
Make them tap first, then go up.
I don't understand that.
It's his thing.
Oh.
I won't lie, I would have been legit upset had Desperado won for some reason. Like, I just looked down and I was like...
Go back. What happened? People, as soon as he came in, they were like, we don't want him to win, we don't want him to win.
I don't know.
He has a big dumb sombrero.
No,
Like-
I thought people were like actually upset. I thought he like left or something.
No, I
That
don't think
hat's
so.
awesome.
Oh, okay, so there's no actual heat.
No, I was like, I don't want the big dumb sombrero.
Okay, all right. I thought
Yeah,
Dave
like,
was.
After that whole match, it would have really like spoiled it if he just came in and got the pin and that was it, you know? 'Cause, like everyone was killing each other.
No
Yeah,
shit. Well,
came
he
in
did
and
pin
got the
Wilson.
pin. Yeah, he came in and got the pin immediately, and we're like, oh, fuck. And then getting that fuck pin in the last 45 seconds.
Those fucking push-ups on Wilson's ass and then that pin. I was really fucking surprised though to see McConnell actually pin him and Cole not be able to break it up at the end. That was kind of cool. I was like, we're gonna fucking save this and book it.
Dude, when I seen the submission within the last 15 seconds, I just started going, no. I thought to God, whoever was in that submission right there was gonna tap. And, like,
Was it Wilson?
I was-
had someone else in one, I think.
Yeah, and I was just like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be the last 10 seconds, so it's gonna tap out.
Damn. Do you feel like that hardcore title should be defended weekly?
It wouldn't hurt. I mean,
We
I-
need
I
we need
can't
an
get
active
anyone in there to.
division.
Yeah, like Cole's active. LOL.
ish.
Are we gonna carry all 6 titles with one brand?
Well,
There are
I'll-
plans.
right now, when I combine everything after this, as of 12 o'clock a.m., which was 20 minutes ago, we're all just one brand. What we're going to call it, we're not sure yet. We'll throw up a poll, but
Wins case.
it's going to just be hell on earth. It's going to be havoc. We're going to have people finally getting to fight and feud with other people from different brands, because I think that's kind of hindered Showcase a little bit, because we don't have as many active people over there.
because everyone you moved on to it just like up and vanished. That was already established.
Yeah, so, I mean, it didn't really work out. So maybe, having people like, oh, I don't know, I don't really know of anybody from Showcase that would carry over that would do anything awesome. Wob, I don't want to clarify if we're unifying titles now. What I'm trying to just vaguely give you an answer is we're going to have Hell on Earth, just pure havoc and anarchy for a little bit with everyone on one show. And then I think after a pay-per-view or two, we're going to slowly get to the point where we're just going to consolidate. And maybe have a world-class title. Which sounds so fucking good.
I'm so
Right.
glad. I'm so glad that stuck.
Way
I
better
just-
than what I suggested.
I just don't know how I want to finish that up, because we just came out of, the biggest pay-per-view of the year, and fucking there was so much shit I want to do afterwards. I just don't know how I want to book it. And if we do it in like 2 months or 3 months, it's going to be kind of...
Yeah, it's like you can't let all the titles just float around for too long.
But see, here's the horrible thing, is that Showcase titles, the only one that means any damn thing is the world title. Rudy fucking buried 2 guys he's already fucking beat. We had to bring back a dead guy.
He beat the entire division tonight.
Rudy can just keep killing people and build it up.
Rudy, he's already killed him, though.
Kill more people.
I don't have anybody else for him to
Kill
kill.
everyone.
Bring him to the hardcore division. I'll have.
And kill them all.
Like, we have no hardcore division. We have hardcore division, but...
No one active.
I've got someone that's active that might want to join it, so...
All right, so it's me and one
Hopefully.
other person.
Wilson's somewhat active.
Well, he's hindered by the fact he got a day job.
I have a fucking day job.
Oh,
Your mom's got a day job. Anyway, what Gyro just said, Bear Cave, 3rd tier title, Alpha Bear Internet Television title, is definitely the most compelling story.
well, that's because it was a year, just a literal year of story.
I wanted to end that like 4 pay-per-views ago. And I was like, well, if I can just get these guys to break off and let WOBB do his thing with Bob, and maybe have Liger go off and do whatever, because Liger didn't have a whole lot going on there for a while. And just maybe because I knew WOBB would fucking stay on him. That's just what he does. He'd give anybody shit. So him picking at Liger, still, we were able to bring it back after we took him away, so we didn't, push it too long. And bring it back, hopefully, just in enough time. I think Classy and Named have done good. Brandy and Gotham have done well. Rudy doesn't have anybody to fight. Cole had the championship for 30 days. That's all I got for that. Wilson, he hasn't won the title in a while. Desperado, I haven't really talked to him much. So basically my hardcore division is just McConnell. And Trigocode,
Yay.
if he'll come back.
Trigo, please.
Yeah, please. I'm so happy you said that.
That's what
Oh.
I want to hear, Trigo.
I am all about some shitty promos, because considering what we got this week for the hardcore title,
Why do you hate Santos?
that fucking gay.
Fucking gay, fucking gay.
That fucking gay guy stole my visa.
Santos has a nice gay.
Santos has a nice Trigocode's visa.
It's so wild that you showed up. That's awesome. A fucking return story. You want to beat up my fucking commentator? Booked.
He'll be my friend.
Oh my god, Trigocode and Gotham tag team. That's fucking weird.
I think it'll work.
Against a commentator.
That's my feud for the next 6 months.
It's you and Santos.
No, I lost my title and all, but Santos, you're an asshole. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
See, I'm curious as to whether or not you're actually upset with E6 or if you're upset with Brandy.
You'll have to wait for my promo.
Well, goddamn.
It's gonna be all about Santos.
It is.
It's just burying this big
Since
motherfucker.
the very first day I came into this company, you were an asshole.
Because you wear a mask. I'm gonna have Santos royally fuck you next show. It's gonna be crazy because the next show is gonna be fucking everybody. Just fucking everywhere. It's gonna be weird.
I'm
Can't
hyped.
wait to fuck some
I look
people up.
forward to that. I get to promo against like other guys now.
I might get to promo against other guys.
You won't without hardcore belt.
Well, you know, if anyone else shows up.
I'm working on it.
Fucking working on it.
Every time we talk about promoing, the first thing I think though is named, and I'm telling me how it was. What was it? G2K. You had like this whole promo, and he just responds with "You're a faggot."
Did he do that?
I don't remember if he's the one that did that or not. But no, I always tried to drag a story out of anything I was involved with, so if it meant I had to write a wall of text and I would get no response, you know, I would
Well,
do
that's
it.
basically what I got this week. I wrote out like 2 great promos, I thought, or at least they were kind of impassioned. And
They
Bob
were.
comes back and says, "You're a faggot."
You got Clark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing was, most of the history was between me and Bob, so I was like, I thought that he was gonna come back at me with something great, and he just said, "You suck dick." Like,
Well, Bob says he's drunk and he
Like,
can't
Darren
promo
Young.
right now. Like Darren Young.
yeah, that's what he said. I was like, come on.
Well, he's got a belt, so fucking take it.
Fuck
Or
that.
maybe,
If it's
maybe.
consolidation though, Gyro, I really, really, really like your gimmick a lot.
Yeah.
The delusional like guy who thinks he's a superhero is like my favorite thing.
Stand back. There's a hero coming through.
And the fact that it's endorsed by WOBB.
Yeah, it's fucking great. I don't know who would be the sidekick out of that.
You can make Gotham my sidekick.
There you go, Aki.
Or Crutcher can start wearing a half mask.
You could probably do that. The face from Santos is in the fucking ring come Saturday, and he's in a mask. And he faces Gotham. Mask versus mask.
Wasn't that one of the things we wanted to do? with
It
the,
was a thing, and I still wanted to do it, and I never fucking did.
with the,
so
yeah,
that's why I threw it in now.
the raid to Mascaras. We were gonna do
Santos,
Santos
this secret fucking guy, and it turned out to be the
as Los
commentator.
Santos.
And his mask was going to be a paper bag, right?
No,
We
I
had a
think
bunch of
we ended
stuff.
up giving him an actual attire, and like I started with a whole backstory as to why he hated masked wrestlers.
He was in that tiny ass singlet. It was weird.
Yeah, dude, he looked like a beast.
How many guys were in that just like vanished?
All of them.
All of them.
That's that's awful.
The worst. You
It-
book something and then they just like leave.
Yeah, dude, I had, because we had enough masked guys at the time that I took, Nate Showcase, and then, the brand war fucked it all up because, Crasher got bumped, and then, they all stopped being active, and then I was like, alright, fuck, I gotta fix this somehow. And then that's when, me and Aki were talking, we got the idea, why don't we include, Certamen guys and Nova guys, and I mean it's still fucking everything was handled on special, and like I think the last tournament match for special, like 3 people showed up to watch.
I watched it.
I watched it.
We'll have to fix that next year.
Even if I can't make it, I'll
Well-
watch the replay.
Here's my fucking thing. WOBB destroyed your medal. You don't have a fucking championship anymore is the way I look at it. There's no more King of Mask, okay?
Liger still
Medal
has
is
the
a symbol.
Yeah, Liger still has the designation.
Is he a fucking... It doesn't matter. It's over. I think WOBB should end in general. Like, there's no more King of Mask. I think he tainted that and destroyed it. That symbol of fucking excellence is gone.
So
Give
now you're
WOBB
just-
something.
So now you're just gonna shit all over everything. You're gonna make me lose my title, destroy my tournament.
Fuck masks.
Fuck him. Don't even get Santos out here.
Fucking Santos, he's gonna bonsai drop me.
Santos.
Fucking, he's gonna spear me. I'll be in the corner. He's gonna drop his fucking ass on me. I see what you're doing.
Okay. Alright. Okay, we won't do that. We'll just have to get a new medal. A 2014 medal.
We'll replace it. Oh, no, never mind. Too many feels on that one.
Maybe they'll fucking fix it so that medal isn't fucking possessed when they come out in an entrance.
That's Liger's channeling into the metal as he comes out.
Well, that's why I haven't been using the cape at all, except for Akimania, because it's all screwed up when I do my entrance.
God, remember when we were on 12 and Luke's cape was crashing the fucking game?
Yeah, take it off, the match is great. Put it on, he fucking disappears.
Dude, fucking Mike's booking shit for a call to arms.
No, I've already seen it. I don't remember him being the GM.
Jolly African Americans.
I thought he was legit upset in the in the chat earlier.
Aneurysm.
Fat son of a bitch. He's fat.
Bob wins.
That was hilarious.
How long have we been doing this?
I don't know. What else you got for me? Anything else? Questions? Comments?
Who's gonna be the new GM?
Well, the fucking next show, we're gonna have celebration for Liger, celebration for Bob. We're gonna do a Gotham thing where he calls out Brandy and those guys. We're gonna
Can't get
do
jumped by Santos.
Santos is gonna be involved. We're gonna do a firing of Big Billy. No more Juggalos. See, I'm gonna let Trigocode probably knock his ass out because he stole his visa, which is fucking awesome. So we'll give him that. And we're probably going to name a new GM. Should we do that yet? I kind of like not being the GM on screen because it's kind of cool. I can just show up and be like, "Fuck you, bitches! Restart the match."
Aki, it was in my contract. If I want to Akimania, I
Don't.
become the GM.
If I lose ever, I become the GM.
It was in my contract that if E6 returns at Akimania, I get to be GM. I just had it written in there before he even debuted.
I like the thought of Svenny being the GM.
I wanted to make him
He
the
used to be a
commentator.
GM.
Well, yeah, especially if you're gonna fire Santos or whatever you're gonna do with him.
I don't know if I want to fire him or not. He's been like the pain in the ass guy like this whole time. You know, he's the one bashing Mask, and it kind of gives him something. And he just attacked you, so I'd rather fire Morgan, which insanely looks almost identical to my fucking brother.
Why would you fire Morgan? He's the face commentator. So we're just gonna have a heel table.
They just shit on everything.
This fucking thing is horrible.
Anyone
Sounds
sits
good to
down,
me.
they just shit all over it.
Why the fuck do we work here?
Let's just get up and fucking leave.
Look at this Gotham faggot coming down. Yeah, that faggot wears a mask. Fuck him.
Let's just throw things at him from the table.
I think he had Cole on commentary once, and that was all every, thing was when someone came out. Oh, he's a cunt, fuck him, and Santa's like, yeah, fuck that guy.
I don't know. Can we fit 3 commentators in there? Maybe make him the GM. That may not be too bad. Maybe we just wait and leave that alone. And do that later, maybe. The show books itself without a GM. That's what Mike's for.
Yeah.
You got that right.
Yeah, but you need that corrupt authority figure in there.
Not really.
I think
Well,
if I
for
could...
the Russo bookings, you do.
With the amount of heels that we have, it could work better if you had a face GM.
I know, because it would actually hinder those people from doing something. But I don't have anybody who's face, so let's make Z the fucking GM. And we put him in a little tie.
Please don't.
I'm booking this show wrong.
Someone fire me, I'm fucking awful.
This show wrong.
Well, he'd probably think that he actually had power.
I've got nothing, man. I got nobody face. We have no faces. We get in this really weird area where, we're heel dominant. There's no faces. The only face we have is Liger, who went over, and Bob, and Named, and Franco. 4 men.
You're forgetting a certain someone who used to Winslow. It's kind of his thing.
Yeah, but Gotham... Yeah, no. It's Gotham face, because I think people are starting to hate it.
Hell no.
Hell no that I'm not face, or hell no that they're hating me.
Yes.
They're like, oh,
Good
Gotham
answer.
wins. LOL.
No, everyone just sort of does that to, just bust his balls. I don't think there's anyone that actually, gets annoyed when Gotham wins.
Okay, good.
And the thing is, it's good that Gotham is that kind of, pure, in the white type of face, because I'm kind of, I go a little gray sometimes. Keeps things interesting,
Sure.
Yeah, thinking about it. You don't, Liger is the only other one that would be close to you, you're just pure, straight, narrow face.
Yeah, we're very, in this gray area. Because people already think that Black is SDF for heel, but...
Well, it's kind of the same with Dave, too. Up until this point, there was nothing to really build sympathy for Dave, because he just kept trying to cash in on Gotham.
Wait, there's 3. It's Liger, Gotham, and Franco is the only other white bread we got.
Yeah, it's good that every face we have isn't just that either, for the few that we do have. Keeps it interesting.
WOBB, please, you're not face.
And they all handle it differently too.
Franco's set up to be this... I don't know how old he is. What did we say, 23 the other day? He's really young and really new, even though he's been trained. He's got a few wins. He's still just this fucking jobber.
No, he's not.
Isn't he? He did beat Mike.
He's beaten people plenty of times.
He is over as fuck.
That's good. But I'm still booking him as yeah, Gyro,
You
please.
should. He is the underdog for forever.
But he's taller
No,
than
seriously,
most
that wasn't
fucking
this
people.
way.
But
He's
he's
taller.
lanky.
He's taller than Gotham.
And the thing is, when you look at where he was to where he is now, it's
He's a guy that we
fucking
built to
difference.
fucking job to people. To bring him
I wasn't
in.
having that shit. I loved that character the second I saw it.
I know.
Why didn't you pick up Taylor Sullivan then?
Because you killed
Because he
him.
looked like an Archibald Peck ripoff, and you killed him. Franco was this English, ginger jobber guy, and I was like, you know what? I want to be in a tag team with that.
He was
Oh my
pretty
God.
endearing. And then when he wins his first match against fucking Phantom Killer,
Yeah, that was a big deal for him.
That was
Yep.
shit.
that was before you picked him up as a team.
Yeah, and then he had the Inferno match.
Like a couple weeks after I
Started
threw out
to-
all those training vignettes.
And then that's when Mercs to Kill was a thing. G2K and I don't know what G2K stands for. G2K and Michael Jordan Clark.
Cage.
That motherfucker in that weird ass attire.
I killed him.
They murdered him.
You did murder him. I remember the comment was, I was like, this guy's gonna look awesome. He just destroyed these guys. Name was like, holy fuck, dude. I didn't know I was gonna fucking kill him. I was like, no, this is good though. I was like, oh shit, I've made him upset. Those guys are jobbers anyway.
Because I saw the cutscene start to play, I was like, okay, I'm gonna jump them both from behind, and then before I know it, it's like on
Fucking
the
head through
ramp,
chairs.
like, beating the shit out of one of them, throwing the other one through the table, putting the other one through the barricade.
Oh, that was good stuff. Hey man, you could have had a debut like Hal didn't do it. And he did not do it.
He did nothing.
He did not do it.
I still think there was like 3 people that signed up that I never even made a call for. And I'm gonna go back and try to see who the fuck that was in that battle royal. He looked like Cole. Yeah, but who the hell is that?
The Superstar. Don't remember him?
Mm-mm.
Me neither.
I think it was Cole. I think I made his call, and then he bitched about the moveset constantly. And I was like, you know what?
You're not poking my move right.
Why don't you go down to the creamery and sit for a while? No, I don't know who that was, though. But that's it. A whole year in the bag. Every single bit of it. I really cannot believe it went on that long.
You made it.
Pretty big milestone for me.
I've been having so much fun. I just don't want it to end.
Well, the joke's on you because tonight was the last show.
This was it.
Thanks for the memories.
You and your 6 months of EFED experience, you're welcome.
You'll be able to take that anywhere.
You'll be able to put that on your resume and they'll pick you up like we did.
Under the sea.
I'm looking at a 6-figure job
Gross.
right now.
Maybe that's what Sequin's doing. 10 years EFED experience, highly racist, afraid of white people.
Do you know that I was the Hero Joestar? Defender of the Akiverse?
That's what I'm talking about. You need to do more of that. You just remember that PM I sent you. You just fucking wait for it Saturday. I've got, is it Jamal or Rosie? One of those guys coming in to be your sidekick. Not Jamal, Mike. I'm talking about 3-minute warning when they did the superhero in training thing.
That was Rosie.
Yeah. Give me anyone. As long as they're active, I'll do something with it. Feud with anybody. I don't need a title, just give me something.
I like that attitude.
A lot of people don't share that attitude. They're like, hey, I haven't
What
promoted
the
or no one
fuck
knows
is
me.
Bunny streaming.
Hey, am I champ yet?
Why am I not a champ?
Bunny streaming. Ah, shit.
Who is it that sent you the message that was like, okay, what should I do with this character? And they were just like, I don't know, make him a world champ or something.
Do you want actual names?
Maybe.
Everyone from another place. The sea. It's basically the same way. Smarky Mark was the same way. He decided to come back. I want a big debut. I was like, cool, dude, I'll bring you back to the Rumble. Am I going to win it? Probably not. We've not seen you in fucking a few months.
Get out of here, Zack Ryder.
All this Zack Ryder complex is what comes from over there. Under there. If I wanted a bunch of fucking mid-carders on my fucking show, I'd book it to be that way. Fuck Zack Ryder.
Under the sea.
Maybe Spear will get his license. I don't know. Maybe he can drive himself to a championship. I thought Spear was booked well. He was over, right?
He was, too. I don't get why he was upset over anything.
He just was. It was, like, the last message was, hey, he didn't come to a lot of the shows, never fucking promoed. But when he did, it was, I'm going to spear your face, and it was great, and everybody loved him. And I think the last thing he said was, I really like what you've got going with Spear, but I feel like Zack Ryder, and I think I just want to bail. I was like, huh. So, you feel like what? Like, people love you, but you're still a jobber? Because I don't see you as a jobber. You're light heavyweight champ. You were the first ABIT champ. He was working with
the shows consistently
every fucking time. I think that's what it was. He had those few light heavyweight championship matches, like those rematches, and he lost them each time. I'm sorry, I can't create enough titles for everybody.
Everyone should just get a title, Aki.
I can't wait to be the first ever Winslow champ.
I think even when we consolidate it, it's still going to be too many championships.
Think so?
Nah, you got your world, you got your
Mid
card, you got
lower
your
and tag.
Yeah. And then I wouldn't even think, like, depending on which ones you want to merge, it's like, can you really merge the hardcore with anything?
We basically have 4 titles for a brand.
I don't
3.5.
3.5? What the hell is that?
Tag titles are shared.
Well, I don't really see anything wrong with that. We don't really have that strong of a tag team division, but we will shortly.
Well, it's good for Bear Cave, but not for Showcase.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Now that we're not separated any longer, and Wobb's right. If we get rid of Bear Cave, that the Alpha Bear title is kind of useless. But I don't want to merge it with a hardcore title. They're both low tier, but I do think that would be good to separate a hardcore division from a television championship, and then you have a mid card. But where does that? If we done that, I think that would allow us to have 10-minute fucking matches every week for that television title, and then move most of those guys to the mid card. I don't think there's anything wrong with
that SDF.
Alpha Case.
No.
Is that what we want?
SDF loves it.
I say keep it Bear Cave or just a total new name without any ties to the other ones.
Showcases ran longer than Bear Cave.
Yeah, but Bear Cave has Hero on it. It's a big difference.
Welcome to Ampro Weekly, starring Gotham.
I don't want to change it, Wob. There's no reason to. I don't want to take away your work. Because you put a lot of fucking time in those promos, which makes me think that fucking title was more important than anything there.
Well, that's what a champion's supposed to do.
Yeah, so whatever title Wob holds is going to be fucking awesome. Because that's just how damn good he is. So
he makes you really believe that the A-Bit is any more than just the third tier championship.
Well, see, I had all 3 of those my 2 main events up there, and I had that title match up there in between the 2. And I was like, I can't fucking do that. I was like, that's one of the lowest tier fucking belts. It belongs at the top, but those barriers. And no, that title's not more important than the silver class. We just, Clark Walker, it depends on who the champ is. But the champ shouldn't make the fucking title. That should never be the thing. But that just happens, I guess. You should strive to get a belt, not strive to whatever. Maybe. Is that right?
What?
Is that incorrect in thinking that?
It's a prop. The championship is only as important as the person holding it.
That's exactly it.
Should it be that way, though?
I mean, a championship's still important, but it's what the champion does when they're the champion that people will go, yeah, that still feels important, or, oh, it's just, eh.
Yeah, like, compare to when Jack Brandy had the hardcore title to, like, where it is now, you know? It's like he made it his own.
I think Classy did the same thing for the belt.
Exactly.
Yeah, they did.
You know, like, one was, like, the big, beast guy, like, oh, you can't beat me, and the other guy was, the brawl tender. It rid itself.
Yeah.
See, that's going to be what I try to do if I don't lose it in 2 weeks again.
I think I do want to have those matches. Why does what the fuck, Mike? He wants Classy and Company versus Namco and Clark Walker. First off,
Namco and Walker, huh? That makes sense.
Who's in Namco?
Namco was Franco and
Franco
named
and
when they were a tag
myself.
team.
I mean, that sounds like an okay weekly main event.
No, but they're on to bigger and better things. They can't be dragged into that crap.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't get why Mike is pushing the feud between himself and himself.
I don't know either.
What are you doing?
Not only that, he's booked it to where fucking the top title is fucking involved in a 3-on-3 at a pay-per-view. No, that's not how it works.
But his characters are involved. You see why he's doing it? You know?
That's what always happens when Mike tries to book.
You remember when he was GM and he kept putting Clark in the main event?
I remember that very, very much.
And he
wouldn't book Gotham.
I legit he would not book Gotham.
Nothing.
He's like, yeah, that's great. I don't want name to come.
And it was like, nope, no Gotham.
We don't book that trash over here on Sasaki Vision. Oh my god.
That should be our new show name.
I let him legit fucking book that. He actually did book Cassius, though. Didn't he? That was like his big feud.
I think so, yeah.
He didn't book Gotham, though. Every fucking card that he would send me weekly, no Gotham, no Gotham. I was like, well, I need to put like 2 of these matches in here because you left out 4 of our most important people.
There's a lot of funny stuff. Like, in retrospect, not when it was actually happening.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't hilarious. I wasn't laughing. I was trying to figure it all out.
Dude, every week, like, I would be talking
He
to
did
Aki.
strip WOBB.
I'd be talking to Aki, and he'd get the card, and he'd be like, Mike's fucking fucked everything.
It's kind of like, I don't know, it kind of writes itself if you do something one week and it leaves you hanging and you finish it up the next week.
Or you keep it going.
Nope. That's not what he enjoyed. He was like, cool, that's whatever you did, that's fine. I'm going to fucking book Clark Walker versus Z. Okay. For the Go Class title.
I love that, though. What? He strips WOBB. He wouldn't book Gotham.
He
screwed
fucking...
Z.
He found the shit out of WOBB, I
He
think.
bumped me off of the tag team rankings
Yes.
because I lost 1 match and put Temp at the top.
Yeah, I didn't get that. What a fucking mess. I definitely think he was probably the best GM we've had so far.
Really?
Because the only other person we've had was Baker, and then we had...
The Youngblood era.
Yeah.
Thumbs up if you agree.
I think these GMs actually had power.
You don't think so?
I thought it was pretty much all you.
No.
He was
Those other 2 GMs are mine. They're just me fucking off with them. But no, I actually let Mike run it. Which is fucking insane.
Seriously,
Out of
you
nowhere.
let
Dude,
Mike
Fuck
run it?
SDF's question kind of sums that up.
Why did I ever let Mike become GM? I can't remember why at the time.
Dude, it was...
He wasn't... I think he just lost something, like a feud, and he was... We didn't have anything for him to do, and we were kind of like, well... fuck it, we can make...
He
Is that what
took
it
this
was?
Promo
Oh!
After Baker got fired, he cut
Yeah,
this
it's in my
promo and he
contract.
goes, it was in my contract. If GM get fired, I knew GM.
That's right.
And you ran with it.
Well, it's okay to put some things in there. Like, we'll go with a few things, but goddamn, there's only so much. I don't call it Russo booking SDF, but...
I don't know what the fuck you'd call that.
Just letting the inmate run the asylum.
It was more like Mike Adamley to me. So... It's about trying new things, because like at the time we were trying to be competitive with other certain places that were being douchebags. They're like, well, fuck that. You know what? I'll let actual people come in and run my fucking show. I'll take their call, let them do it, but I won't let them wrestle. And I let Mike book, and he would send me, you know, bookings every week. But he would leave out Gotham.
Why does he hate you, Gotham?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It was just after the when the gold class was made. So me and Z got this big story going on. Baker gets fired, then fucking Mike ends up in the triple threat the next week for no reason, or the next month. Like, he gets himself involved.
His contract.
Yeah, he loses that match. He becomes the GM, and instead of furthering where, you know, fucking Gotham wasn't involved in the decision, he got screwed the month before, so clearly the next step would be another one-on-one. No, fucking Gotham disappears from the scene in Mike's eyes.
Just Mad Hatter it. Switch places.
I think that's when I had to, like, cut a promo, and it's like, why the fuck am I not involved? Because he booked that, he booked the people that would go into the Elimination Chamber at Beyond Thunderdome, and I wasn't involved whatsoever.
Yes, that's right. Oh my god. We need to do that again.
No.
Yeah, not so much with...
Someone that knows how to book, please.
Well, I don't know that I know how to book anything, so...
User in your channel timed out.
That visa's gone.
All gone. I don't know, I think it works what we have now, where, like, you'll run some ideas through either me or Gotham, and, you know, we'll give you feedback.
Like, we had the whole plan for, like, the creative team thing, and it was just too much of a pain in the ass. Like, we would go from, you know, talking to one group of people for one show, and no one would be there, and I would have to fucking film everything at the last minute, so... But basically, my creative team's been you two, so we go back and forth, which has been good. And plus, I never tell you both the same thing, so that's good.
Sometimes.
Gotham always thinks he's going over.
No, I always think I'm getting worked.
You got him so defensive.
Well, if you remember, I never wanted to win the gold class.
I know.
I
talked to Aki about that. It surprised me, too. You win the title. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, you did it. Yay.
Our original plan was I wanted to feud with Spinny, and we were finally going to build the Sequin team. And we were going to build that against the Thrillers. That was going to be my Akimania match. I was throwing myself out of the middle picture so we could build other people. And we were going to build Thrillers versus me and Sequin at Akimania. And then we were going to build that out of a feud with Spinny. So I'm like, okay, cool. And you were like, yeah, we'll get everyone involved in this four-way and we'll use it to build it. And Thrillers will do this. Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm watching the show. And... fucking, I watched Gotham kick him in the head, and 1, 2, 3, and I went, that wasn't the plan.
It worked though, and plus you're fucking here all the time. You're fucking promo. Joe is never fucking here. Was never fucking here. Z's fucking useless, and who was the other person in the match? Spinny. Spinny's not been here since fucking December, so
they're all just not there.
You basically won against nothing.
Yeah. It was cool though. I think it worked out in the end because you got your two main events were people who actually promoted instead of the original main event we were wanting to do, which was Finney versus Z for the Gold Class Championship.
Dude, and I felt so bad. Like, this is when we were starting to... I was hitting that realization point where people were, like, fucking not here. And I think it's about the same time I realized Cassie's held that goddamn title for over 100 days. And I was like, huh, I'm doing this wrong.
My fucking mind.
People say that all the time. Like, yeah, he was only a champion because you forgot about him. He fought all the time. I didn't forget about him. We needed strong faces.
Yeah, it's
Even
a shame that he wasn't around because, like, that was honestly a pretty good run, you know?
I agree.
Same thing with Crasher. It's like, I wish he was around when he first came in and had his really good reign. He only showed
his
up
fucking
to see WOBB beat him with an STO.
I know. His fucking debut match, he won a fucking match for a championship title match later that night, right? That was a pay-per-view.
Shit out of my debut. I still have no idea how I won that.
Wait, what the fuck was your debut?
When I came and just beat the hell out of Mercs to kill. And then you had, like, the poll for, okay, best debut of this era, and, like, somehow I won that, you know?
It sucks because my debut was
I thought Crasher
recorded.
deserved that.
Yeah, Crasher was fucking boss. He came off the top fucking turnbuckle and crushed Buff. That's great, man. Crasher was fucking awesome. I want to bring him back, but...
His last match was what? Getting murdered by Sequin?
Everyone you give a rub vanishes, Aki.
I fucking hate that Crasher never came back. I absolutely hate that Tony,
Cuervo.
Is that what it was? I miss
Yeah,
that dude,
Cuervo.
man.
Dude, we went into that fuck event, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna drop it to Cuervo. We're gonna build him up as a...
Because he's a fucking beast. And then he just did not come back after that fucking show. Never fucking came back.
I like his character, too.
Dude, yeah, he's a goddamn boss.
Fucking put him over Gotham clean twice, and then he just never shows back up.
Then Blaze dropped him from the cage and fixed all that.
See, everyone hated Blaze when he first came in. And they say that fucking match made him.
He really did.
Yeah, honestly, when there was nothing about Blaze that was entertaining. It was just like, oh, look at this guy. And then being named would hate on him because he uses the top rope brainbuster as a regular
And every
move.
DLC move in the book.
And then he had that badass theme, and he promoed, and then he fucking murdered Cuervo, and it was like, I can dig this guy.
I think people mostly hated him because he had that same goddamn tiresome fucking intro that everybody else who thought they were a badass had. Is it supposed to be the Ambrose?
Ambrose entrance.
Yeah, and not only that, he had a fucking mask on, so he looked like fucking Jason. Immediately, this motherfucker right here.
It worked though. I like his look now. But
Yeah, I mean, the Ambrose works perfectly for his character. And, I mean, it fucking works for his theme, too. Like, it just goes with it.
Dude, he wants to change it, but god damn it, dude.
No, Blaze, don't do that.
He changed
Please,
it for a while, and it
Blaze, if you're
sucked.
listening, do not do that.
God, remember when he changed his theme to that fucking,
Yeah.
what was it?
That's
Smooth,
why.
Smooth
That's why
Criminal?
I ended up. That's why I ended up like kind of like being iffy on him because I remember when you switched his theme and he just blew up the forum chat with like, Aki, my entrance is wrong. And I thought, oh geez, he's one of those guys. Nah, he's cool.
We love you, Blaze.
We do.
Switch your theme.
Please don't
And
switch
don't
your
use
theme.
that second attire you made for yourself, so help you God. Please.
I gotta be honest. It's not good.
Stick with the stitched up attire that I gave you. Come on.
I like both, man.
I like the suit.
I do like the suit. Wait a minute, Wob, let's go back to what he's talking about really quick.
What, are we just talking about drop stuff now?
Well, he wanted to know something.
This is the AM Pro storyline spoiler cast.
Choke versus Bear Case. I remember when it was supposed to be a week where Liger helped me, and then a week where I helped Liger. We wouldn't trust each other, but I don't remember that, Wob. I remember he helped you. No. Yeah, Did he help you, or did you help him? One fucking week on one of the... He came out to help you. How? Remind me. Showcase jumped you. Yeah, that's right. But there was like this thing where he didn't trust, and then it didn't matter. I think originally we had something booked where like, didn't you guys have a team afterwards or something like that? Like a tag team match? Remind me, dude, because you have to understand, I get a lot of Mike PMs. I have a lot of crazy shit going through my head. No, don't blame it on Mike. I just legit, like, I always think timing's an issue when we plan this stuff. If you want to talk about dropped angles and planning and timing, that's fucking named. He sent me a 4-week fucking draft of his fucking... He's
okay
like,
with it.
He's like, you know what? Maybe week 4, maybe I'm getting attacked. First fucking night. He's attacked.
I'm attacked every fucking night. Felt like Gotham. I don't think I wrestled a single match building up to Akimania on Showcase. I just kept getting jumped.
Yeah, I think you wrestled him on Bear Cave.
Fuck it, he gets jumped.
Well, that's kind of the thing. Like, Classy's paying people left and right. And that was going to be a thing, like we were going to debut someone new, and then...
Yep.
Yeah, and then Cam, I think, was supposed to help out, but no.
Yeah, I was gonna, like, move him up and get him involved in the feud, but,
He's like, you fags.
he didn't want it.
Instead, Gotham came to Franco's aid.
That's awful. That's good, though. Maybe, see, you and Franco have got a friendship there.
I think the reason why is that he considers himself a heel.
Who?
Cam.
Does he consider himself a heel?
Have you ever seen him in the chat? He's a total dickhead. Which, to be fair, I'm a dickhead too.
I thought you were
he's
my
more
hero.
of a dickhead, you know. He's a real dickhead. I'm just, you know, pretending.
See, Wob, that's something I wanted to do with Asylum.
Yep.
Because something me and Aki had thrown around a few times was like cross-promotional stuff, now that we're actually getting other people doing feds. And I made a title just for that reason over at Asylum that I wanted to get defended at Akimania, but just the timing plus everyone was... It's like, oh, who do we actually got? And the people that were actually active were already booked in storylines.
I do think that would have been cool, though.
In retrospect, it's probably best it didn't happen, though, at Akimania. We can still do it later on. Like, it's not as hammy. I'm a slower burn than Name it is. Name will just fucking...
Hey, I built towards that.
You did. But
That was a slow burn.
Your shit's
No one
way
saw
more...
Rudy being such a bastard.
Your shit's, I'm still learning video editing, too, myself. But, I mean, I've got some crazy shit in there. King of Classy went on a 9-match losing streak, and then he found a genie. And, he found a genie in Kabunny's bags. And suddenly he's winning. I've got Undead Masawa carried over from Nippon. Don Fry runs a cult that's trying to bring a monster to life to apparently destroy everything. So, you know, it's kind of there.
So because Ampro's not, like, crazy over the top like that, does that make it serious?
I can play my character in Ampro, and, like, even though it has a lot of silly... Like, the actual show has a lot of silly stuff, too, it's like, I can play a serious character, and it's not, like, you know, out there, or, like, out of place. Everywhere else, you know, not so much.
I can play the same character differently as an Ampro or Super Nippon. I try to play a face in Super Nippon.
And see, I think that's what's kind of cool, is especially because, like, me and Named, we've kind of limited the crazy to Japan. We're saying, you know, that's just Japan. And then you've got Am Pro, which is actually that sort of, you know, it's serious. kind of compared to what in comparison to what we're doing. But it also gives people a chance to do different things with their characters. I'm not going to say much, but me and Name talked up something that'll start hitting soon in Nippon with Gotham, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. And then Named brought Grape and Plum to to Nippon and Asylum just because it was like, well, I mean, I've got Named and I got Franco, but why don't we do this instead?
I think it's better. Between just the shit I pull in Asylum and the entire thing with Grape and Nippon, I love it.
I can't believe that me and Wilson have a tag team, which is fucking great, and I've yet to see an entire match of ours.
You're over as fuck too.
See, I feel like Spear now. Well, I'm sorry, I feel like Zack Ryder now.
Oh, Aki.
I want to
And
go.
Wobb's fucking face in Nippon.
That blows my fucking mind.
It blew my mind too, honestly, when I was watching it. I'm like, why?
Poor guard.
Holy shit.
I mean, the ending of my last episode was pretty fucking brutal.
Yeah.
I almost couldn't watch it. It was pretty harsh.
I wanted there to be no way in hell you could boo WOBB after that.
Oh, you fucking did it. And you sure got Rudy heat, dude.
That piece of shit.
Rudy was all like, yeah, at least I'm facing Nippon. Oh.
Guess not.
Sitting there flipping WOBB off as he's doing it, slicking his hair back when he's all done. That piece of shit.
Excuse me, let me just pile driver your girlfriend 72 times.
Mike Sasaki's plan is to have a 3-on-3 elimination match at Call to Arms, Classy Company and Namco versus Clockwalker. Okay, wait a minute, what if Classy wants his fucking... Okay, I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Why is he still doing this? He's telling Bob and the whole fucking chat. Well, hopefully I'll be able to watch some more of that shit, because it sounds awesome.
That's another thing. Fucking Aki's part of the House of Rock in Nippon.
Are you fucking serious?
No, not really.
He was there for a while.
I don't like Dave.
I just...
Likewise.
So it all comes out.
No, I love Dave. I think it was me and him originally, right? Who were going to team up?
With Rudy, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. It's a weird tag team.
Well,
Weird
he
stable.
just pushes the House of Rock everywhere, so...
That's okay, though.
I'm glad it didn't get to Asylum. Instead, I got Bob and Dave, which is a really cool tag team, honestly.
Till I beat them again.
Yeah.
Cole's teamed up with Wilson?
26-0, damn it.
No, Cole's teamed
Blaze.
up with Blaze, yeah.
That's weird. One promos really well.
Well, they kept jobbing, honestly. They kept losing, and then I was just like, man, I need something for these guys to do. And then I seen for some reason I seen names of tires for them at Akimania, and then I realized that Asylum has the not Asylum, Virtual Pro Wrestling, which I do Asylum on, has the Scorpion mask. And I went, I got nothing for them. What if I build them as a tag team and then build them sort of just two masked assholes? And they're both fucking into it, and it works really well. They fucking beat the champions, and I'm like, okay, let's roll.
I really hate the fucking fact that if you don't have anything for someone, you put them in a tag team. But some great tag teams come out of that.
Yeah.
I think Classy, that one time you randomly stuck him with Mike, when he was just starting the whole businessman thing.
Yeah,
that
worked.
just worked right off the bat, and that stuck,
Sometimes that's what they need. I mean, that's what Blacklist SDF was, wasn't it? It's like, well,
yeah.
they're both jobbing.
They both lost to Z multiple times.
I need something to do for them. Oh, here you go.
And now look at them.
Same thing when they formed the House of Rock. It was just like, well, we're all getting our asses kicked and we're jobbing.
We're gonna go beat up fucking Joe Vader.
What is their goal even?
That was to beat up Joe Vader, and then he lost the belt to Gotham.
No, the House of Rock. It's like, why?
Because they all wanted the Gold Class Championship, I think.
STF,
Yeah.
you're in here. Run away from Dave.
Their original thing was, Aki was telling me that they wanted to team up so they could beat Violator for the Gold Class Championship, and they would all be the Gold Class Champion and defend it Freebird style.
That's exactly what it was, you're right. That's exactly what they wanted. I remember Dave saying that. We'll be like the Freebirds with the Gold Class title. I was like, that's fucking stupid. Because Black's Jack and STF just came out of that feud.
They had the blood feud and up. We're together again.
Yeah, like they're like fucking Triple H and Shawn Michaels, I swear to God. But dressed like CM Punk, a black one.
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. It was so dumb because Dave came out of nowhere with that. But that's good.
They ran with it, too. It works.
Yeah, I agree. I just thought it was really weird because I built like this
I'll
whole...
never make a logo for Dave again, though. Ever.
Why?
Because I did it, and then before I know it, I watch Bear Cave, and that shit is everywhere.
Yeah, it's fucking...
Never
yeah.
again. Won't compromise Bear Cave, damn it.
That was the dumbest.
What? How's it the dumbest? That's great.
Because it had no impact on it.
Nobody gave any shit. Thrill humped his logo at least.
Like, what were they trying to achieve? They're like, we're in charge of Bird Cave, and everyone's like, oh, and it was forgotten about the next week.
It sucked because they jobbed to Z at that exact show.
Did
They
they?
should have definitely gone over him.
That's right. That's when Crystal and everybody came out to beat him up. No, nobody goes over Z. That's kind of his thing.
I went over Z.
Yeah, but god damn it, you lost to Z like 4 times.
No, Z never beat me.
What the fuck? Yeah, he did.
No, every match I've had with Z.
Wait. You're
the
telling
first-
me.
He's
Wait.
never beaten
Hold
Gotham.
on. And
You're
the
full of
first
shit.
match- And the first match Z and Gotham had, Z got himself DQ'd. Gotham won. Baker handed him the gold class.
That's right.
In the next match with Mike in it, I mean, I guess you could say Gotham lost, but he wasn't pinned. He just stood there and watched Mike get pinned. So then he beats him in the chamber, and then you had him beat him on Bear Cave going into what was it? The Showdown, or right after Showdown, around there. So yeah, Z never beat Gotham.
He's got to fix that now. You brought it up.
Yeah, I can't believe you've never fucking lost to him. That's a better feat than being Z. The fact that you're the only person he hasn't beat and you fucking beat him. That's fucking
Never
great.
beaten me.
Named, please. He would
I
whip
threw
your
his
ass.
over the top rope.
That's true.
He ain't shit.
I guess
do-
That's Aki's mission now. He's like, "What do you mean Gotham never fucking lost?"
That's
to Z?
bullshit.
Everybody loses Z,
I feel even...
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wob too.
Yeah.
but they've never had a match though.
No, maybe they
If
haven't.
it did, Wob would win.
Yeah, it's one thing to have a match.
I didn't
Or
want to
never
do
have a
that.
match and be like, "Well, you never beat me." It's another thing to have beaten him 3 times.
Huh. That's... okay. Interesting. For some reason, I thought he had beat you.
Here comes
No,
the
he-
squash matches.
he beat the shit. He beat the shit out of me
Get ready.
Yeah.
in non-matches.
What
See,
the
I think-
fuck?
I think you knew deep down. It was like, man, Z's gonna flake out. I need Gotham to be my guy.
No, we already fucking knew that. Because as soon as Z's never been to a fucking show. And
I'm
the first
waiting
time he
for it.
shows up, he's like, I don't feel respected in here.
I'm waiting for it, dude. The next time.
That was that one time.
In the next few weeks, we're gonna see Z versus Gotham, and Gotham's just gonna get raped.
It's boring to have a huge face, though, like Z.
If he never puts anyone over, yeah.
He was never really face, though. I mean,
He wasn't really a face.
he was just a guy who came in and wrecked shit, and then we established him as heel, and then I beat him, and then he got into the feud with Finney, but he was still never really
anything. He's kind of like Dave and them. They're kind of like that really weird gray area where, like, that's the fucking end of it.
About themselves.
He was a natural disaster, and that anytime you booked him, it was a disaster.
For him. I thought it went well. You fucking beat my entire roster except for Gotham and WOBB. Son of a bitch. Oh, he's not fired yet. I'm gonna see if he can't beat both of you next Saturday.
3-on-1 handicap match named Gotham WOBB.
Damn
and
it.
we lose, lol.
He just picks us all up, Z5s us at the same time.
A triple Z5! I've never seen that before!
He just beat the whole fucking roster.
Blackus
Active
would have
and
to
inactive.
come out and jump on top of that just because he's Blackus, and that's what he does.
He
gets Z5s. But nah, just to go back on what Gyro said, it's like you can't really expect, like I guess he does, to win all the time, you know? When you hit the top of your division, you should be thinking about who you're going to be putting over next, you know, and who you're going to build off of that, you know?
I agree. I don't know, like Wob said, there has to be like this weird area where you can't lose all the time. But if you go back and look at it, like Rudy, by far, I figured if anyone had abandoned us, it would have been Rudy. He hasn't won shit. And that's not by my doing. When I go to film a fucking match, the guy just didn't fucking win any. Forever. And forever. It's just that. Yeah, I could have filmed it a few extra times to see if he had won, but yeah, due to timing and shit like that, shit just happens. Plus, he got what was coming to him anyway. He had a huge fucking heel turn, stabbed a man, won his first title.
Pushed to the fucking moon.
He's 3-0 at Akimania.
That heel turn fucking hurt, too, because it was like, he won the title, and you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, Rudy, and then he like, cuts the promo like, hey, fuck you guys, and it's like, wait, what? And then he stabs a guy.
Yeah. Because, see, originally I was like, you know what? Because I was talking to him back and forth. He's like, well, I'd like to do this, this, and that. I was like, look, just sit tight, I got you covered. You know, we were talking about doing a heel turn and stuff like that. He's like, how would I do it? How would we fucking do this? I was like, well, we're going to fucking give your name a meaning. Just watch. So he didn't know he was going to win the fucking title. He won it. And I originally had named Franco running down and like cheering, you know, and going on and holding the title up with him and all that great stuff.
Rudy Shanks.
That's my boy. And then he's like, thanks for not coming out, fags. I'm going to stab a man tonight. That could have been prevented with more hugs.
I don't hug. Franco does that.
He could have cashed in on your face.
Could have cashed in and hugged me.
Let's have a hug it out.
Anyone, though, did he?
Name's tapping out on the hug.
It's a bear hug.
Was it a rubber dagger?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out this week. Allegedly, he was never stabbed. Do you? You were so scared. Everyone thought E6 was dead. You guys kept saying it. Nope. He came back with a towel and a bat.
I was like, awesome. Rudy is awesome. He's killing people.
Wilson was upset. After that happened, he didn't come around too much. So, he was legit upset. I think.
I guess if you look at it from that, perspective, that
yeah,
makes sense.
And I didn't, but it was all for a good reason. I mean, he came back and he fucked Gotham. That's a pretty big deal. He lost on the biggest stage of them all.
And the thing was, when it's the choice between E6 going against Gotham or Brawl, it's like, what's the better story? You know, the guy that just showed up or the guy that has the history of never winning, in these big matches. And, like, the guy you also need to, like, solidify the heel turn with,
Yeah.
I think what needs to be said for everyone, and I know this through experience, give Aki time. Trust me, when I first started, he fucking had my ass beat at like one pay-per-view. I was supposed to be in the light heavyweight tournament, and he fucking backstage attacks me and takes me out. And then I wasn't booked for like 2 weeks straight after that. I went back and looked actually when I was when I was looking up the 6 months thing, and there was like a span where I just didn't show up. And then it was supposed to be the tag titles at Halloween Havoc, and he backstage attacked me again. You know, so like I went for 2 or 3 months where just fucking I got nothing. And it finally just, he was like, boom, pull the trigger. There you go. See, I told you I was doing something. Wait.
Well,
so that's all you gotta do. Just give Aki time. Trust me.
If someone comes in and they're like, hey, I don't want to do anything. I want to be heel and I want to be a champion. Okay, dude, well, I've got 1,000 heels, and they're all already doing something a lot cooler than what you're going to be, wearing a black fucking hood and coming out and telling everybody they suck. Be fucking original. Don't wear red and black. You're not going to get a fucking title right away, because it's not how it fucking works. Fucking Liger's been here a year and still hadn't won one. So, suck my dick. I'd put Liger over you any day. And then people get upset and they leave. And I can't, if you're not, I mean, I'm like, I always ask somebody when they join, hey, you got any ideas, something you want to do? Anybody want to take out? Here's my list of champions. Here's your list of stables. I got a fucking a bullshit list that I send to these guys when they join. They're like, well, I'd like to do this, or tell me more about this, or that. And I work them in. Like Camacho. He's new as shit. Let's have him beat up Cam, and Classy has already, hired him full time. So he's already in a stable, and he's already feuding with a new guy. Cam, however, has fought everything that we try to give him. So, we try. And if you've been in battle royals like crazy, like let's take who's been in a lot of battle royals or fatal four ways? Lovely Lewis for one.
Rudy. That's all Rudy did for a while.
Him and Lewis both, man. I mean, we don't have a division. There's nobody feuding. When there's one guy in a fucking division, why do I want to make a singles match? It's gonna be boring as shit. Nobody's gonna give a fuck.
Another thing,
they just get a few. A what?
Everyone in the hardcore division has pretty much been, well, we're gonna stick them in a 3-way, then a 4-way, then a battle royal, because no one's doing anything.
That's what happens. So if you see them booked like that, I am going to start we're going to focus mainly because we're merging brands. We're going to have a lot of really fucking good Fatal 4-Ways. Oh, baby, for titles.
A whole pay-per-view called Fatal
A Fatal fucking 4-Ways. Effort. No, but we're gonna have a lot more, because like right now I think we have like 2 main people for titles and things like that. But I want to get it so that there's 4, and then maybe do that for a pay-per-view, and then maybe dwindle that down over some time, back to singles. I think we've got a lot of people coming in once we merge that we can do some really cool shit with. But yeah, if anybody knows anybody who wants to fucking join, that would be perfect in like light heavyweight. Like I tried to put Trick in there. I told Trick, hey, I'm going to put you light heavyweight and at Akimania. It's going to be a surprise opponent. He said, cool. Then the last time I talked to him last night, he said, hey, just put me in the hardcore match. I was like, oh, cool. I can't fucking do that. So where do you want to go? Just give me both. Huh. Okay. That was a legit conversation.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Just give it time. The more you promo, the more you can start a feud, and hopefully merging, that'll bring together some things.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Give Aki something to work with, whether it's your character or, start a feud with whoever you're in a match with your first time, talk shit on them, do something, please.
Please, and that's not that fucking hard to do. It's really not.
That's why I did with Dave and House of Rock. I just went right on and said, fuck you guys, I hate you.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. My whole thing was going into Akimania. I wanted to start a big, I wanted a blood feud of some. I didn't want a title for McConnell, so I used a character I had established before, brought him in, and was like, man, let's use this to get someone, a real good, build them as a strong singles guy, get them a real good face reaction. I figured I'd do that with Wilson. Well, I mean, it was there at first, but as far back as we started it, it wasn't happening, and it petered out, So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You just gotta, fucking take a gamble, see what's out there.
Well, I know that, speaking of fucking awesome feuding, WOBB and Blackus, out of fucking nowhere. That was fucking great. I would pay to see you both beat the shit out of each other for all those promos you went back and forth on. And I don't even know how that started, but that was great. Too bad we already had shit booked for Akimania.
I know.
But god damn. He did make you almost tap.
But see, that's something we could go back to, though, since it's there.
That's what it's all about. We're gonna get all kinds of shit going on. I'm fucking pumped. Fucking pumped. I'm gonna go film that show right now.
Oh, yeah. So what, next week we've got, Kabunny says he's doing Empire on the 26th-ish. I'm aiming for Asylum on Wednesday. Named is usually Thursday or Friday for Nippon. And then Saturday night is going to be the first post-Akimania show.
It's gonna be a fucking mess.
That's a pretty stacked week. I mean, we've got a lot going on now.
I think we need to...
prestigious title in the world is up for grabs in Mexico this week.
Oh shit.
The interspecies title.
Potato
Gross.
mask, motherfucker.
Potato Mask is taking that shit. Either him or Bob Sapp.
God, I'm fucking pumped about that. I think you ninjas need to fucking use that calendar on the site.
I don't wanna.
Oh yeah, we could do that, couldn't we?
That
'Cause
is
I
a
don't-
thing.
That is a thing, and I never fucking remember it. Also, let's see who's got birthdays. Lager Mask. Hell yeah, happy birthday next Wednesday.
Happy birthday, Liger.
Fucking Kurt Blaze on the 29th. And Smarky Mark, who is hilariously only 20 years old.
Oh, I didn't put mine on there.
Whose birthday did we miss? We missed Z's birthday. He turned 21. Everyone below the age of 23 are douchebags.
My birthday is actually next Friday.
When is that?
Give him a title win for it, damn it.
Dude,
You're
August,
You
pushing
share a
them
birthday
wrong.
with Smarky Mark.
August 30th.
You share a birthday with Smarky.
25 years old.
Wob, how old are you? Throw it out there.
Do it.
He's 48.
I just turned 52.
Oh.
Oh no, he posted it. Okay.
No, he's still older than me.
I'll be 27 in September, so...
Oh. Damn, Gyro.
Yeah, Gyro, represent the old timers.
Damn, I'm so old.
Geriatric old fuck.
Me and
I'm
Gyro
only
share a
27,
birthday.
damn it. Oh,
So
26.
wait, Z
That's why you don't have a title. You're too old to push.
You've hit
You're
your
too
prime.
old, Daniel Stein.
That's why I gotta get all my wins in now. I'm getting too old.
Oh my
Why do you
god.
think I wear a mask? You wait till I take that shit off.
Do you fucking remember the time Named and Franco were dressed up, supposedly, like those fucking Grapadoras? Is that who they were?
That was another storyline that didn't go the way I wanted it.
Dude.
Damn it.
That was Mike's fault on that one.
That's
But they
where-
took the mask off and they were those two old bastards.
Great. That was the best save possible.
That's the only thing I had, man.
that's
I came to you with it. It was like I wanted to like keep building them as like annoying
nothing-
thrillers to get a new like title match, you know, and like get around the whole you guys can't touch each other stipulation. And then they just didn't do it. So I was, and then the thrillers beat them. So I was like, how do I fix this? I know there'll be different people all along. Take that, you motherfucker.
And they were fired shortly afterwards.
It's funny because when I was doing Asylum, Named saw the call I made for him. He was like, "That's fucking ugly," and so he said, "Put a mask on him and do the Grapadora." And I went, "Well, that doesn't fit." And he said, "All right, I'll be the grape."
That's great.
I'm over as fuck as the grape.
I love the grape and the plum.
I'm undefeated.
Fucking
Are you
25
undefeated?
and
You're
0.
booking me just right.
Just
25 and
26.
0. 26 and 0?
You'd understand if you would show up.
Ouch.
It's really
Effort.
something like 4 and 40 something. I bet. You didn't hear that.
What I love is no matter what the outcome, fucking Fruit of the Womb wins.
Damn it.
There's always an excuse.
I feel like the gruesome twosome should win.
Everyone thinks that they eliminated Grape and Plum from a battle royal. Nope, fucking Plum's out there pulling people out. 20-0, 21-0, 20.
We shape the destiny of that division, okay?
Holy shit.
They're only champs because we allow them to be champs, damn it.
Exactly.
Not to mention we killed the power and threw out Kabunny.
Kabunny was booked wrong entirely from scratch.
How do you book him to begin with?
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I've had trouble with. How do I book a fucking giant rabbit?
You cut a promo on that.
I tried, and I just went.
Listen, you big fucking rabbit.
I think my promo against Kabunny was, all right, this set. Wait, what's the card say? Nope. That was my promo. Nope.
That's awesome. That's Bob tier. Gyro, please promo against him because goddamn, Blaze did pretty well.
Yeah. I want to see that. Fucking Blood Red Kabunny versus Gyro.
Call that guy out.
Fucking he will.
Nope.
Dude, could you imagine if Kabunny had won Money in the Bank and like after every match that the champs have, lights would go out, Kabunny standing right fucking
Fire
behind
everywhere.
him.
Dude, he is so fucking awesome. I love Kabunny.
He's a creepy bastard.
He's different.
Kurt Blaze is a creepy bastard, and I love it.
Kabunny hasn't won anything.
Does
But-
he wanna win anything?
I don't.
I had him as Lovers champ.
And then I won. Lol. Totally fair. That was
I don't-
not
He was the
fast.
only person that dethroned the Stoners.
Kabunny is 0 for 1, so he can't fucking be the Undertaker or our Undertaker.
The reverse Undertaker.
He's a big fucking beast, but he loses every time.
He's 0-20 yet.
Dude.
He's our Ryback, man. Loses at every pay.
Wasn't he winning like every single match until like Angel Kabunny just, popped in and disappeared him out of nowhere at the showdown?
Well, see, that was the whole thing. Like, we didn't know what to do. Like, he had two cause because he was split in two after that car wreck, and one was evil, one was good. Then he was like, well, maybe this one's not good either. And I was like, what the fuck? Don't ruin it. We'll just make one good and evil, and we'll just run with it. We'll make teams. And he helped Franco, and then, like...
God
what the
damn it.
Killed himself.
I don't know what the fuck.
I want Franco to go out on his own. Okay, I'll give him an Angel Kabunny. There you go.
Take this, it's dangerous. Oh. Damn it. Well, I definitely think the streak is going to go to Rudy, because he did win 3 matches.
You don't fuck around.
So next year we'll book him in 6, and he'll fucking he'll have, that'd be awesome. Good old Rudy. Kabunny's not won anything either, though, you're right.
He doesn't really need a title, though, does he?
I don't think so, he's just a big goddamn beast. I mean,
Because he doesn't promo. I think he just really just joins for the fun of it,
Yeah, to hang out and watch and
Not only
laugh.
that.
There's not really stories with him.
Yeah,
Kinda.
if you make
So-
Kabunny a champion, how do you run with that? At least in
Right.
B-Pon, he could murder people. If you make Kabunny a champion in AM Pro, it's like, now what?
Well,
Yeah,
I,
but Wob,
to be
you're a
fair, I didn't know you
character.
were a Pokemon. I didn't know what the fuck that was when I made you. You sent me a picture. I was like, huh. It's like, what the hell is this thing? Alright, let's just do that. And then, probably only about 4 months ago...
Beautiful.
Yeah. Probably 4 months ago, or whenever Sertaman started, or whenever the hell Named was doing his thing, he's like, hey, look, here's Wob. I was like, that's fucking dumb. Why does he look like that? He's like, he's a Pokemon. Look at this picture. I was like, huh. I'll be damned. That's what this
another
thing
one of my
is?
Things where it was like, I saw him, and it's like, why is this motherfucker wrestling in a hoodie? No, that's not happening.
I didn't know what the hell it was. Yeah, you look like a dragon, because I thought you were supposed to be... My idea was that people were fucking human beings in this fucking promotion, and you just wore masks to look like something else. But no, you're legit fucking Pokemon. How do I book that?
It's his face.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that, so I made a mask, and I gave him those pointy shoes.
I kept the pointy shoes, though.
I know.
I had to keep them.
Oh.
He has the pointy shoes, Kretra has the cowboy boots.
Why is WOBB black?
Why isn't WOBB black?
Yeah.
I thought it was just tan.
That too.
I don't know.
His WWE 12 character is definitely black.
Yeah, he was a black guy. I thought they were...
black as fuck.
Yeah, he was. I do like Mike Sasaki's original hair from this. He wasn't a fan.
Tall Sasaki.
No, the one that gave him that crazy Wolverine hair. But he made that weird fucking tall Mike.
I remember I thought Mike was kind of like the shit back during the light heavyweight thing, because his first match was just kicking the dude in the head over and over and over again.
Dude, that was so good. But he changed his call a lot at the time, so when you saw him, you're like, hey, this guy's awesome. And then when he came out the next week, you're like, is this the same dude? Because it looks like his shins have been stretched. He's fucking 10 feet taller.
When he fucking first debuted, I thought he was a black guy.
I thought he was too, and I thought he told us that.
And then he fucking came out one day and was like just fucking Asian as hell, and I'm like, what happened?
Trigocode. It's been a pleasure to understand you. I just died.
I wish I could hear that from Mike.
See you later, Trig.
He never did tell me what happened to his tag team partner.
He's dead to him.
Yeah. User disconnected from your channel.
Santos murdered him when he was trying to get pieces.
Oh my god, I'm so gonna do that. I hope he comes back. He was awesome. That was Gyro.
That was one half of them.
One half of them.
They won the belts once.
They did.
I wanted to build them.
We won. Yeah, I did too, but they absolutely hated it, Gyro. Like Team America and Team Chile, no, they weren't having it. Trigocode was like,
supposed to like it, damn it.
He was like, I have to have the same match.
Take it, damn it.
Just take the damn push.
Take the fucking push.
I don't like this. I don't like these guys. Well, what the fuck do you want me to do? I guess what? You'll lose the fucking titles and you won't be booked ever again. Because that's what's happened. And then I booked him at Akimania and I didn't think he'd show up, and he fucking did.
Don't cross the boss.
When he fucking showed up, I shit. I'm glad he won that battle royal at least.
Yeah.
God damn. I guess I kind
of... the new guy won.
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
That was supposed to be like a new guy thing, but it wasn't. It was like an old new guy thing.
I don't think that the new guys deserved it.
Yeah, and they weren't even here anyway, so fuck them. The people who were here for one show a year ago and never came back were more worth it.
Sad enough, that's actually true.
Yeah, I mean, you get to see Drake Parker. He made it at least 2 shows. Then he went right after Hervo in that match.
That was perfect.
Too bad he got put out.
The one with Gotham ended. That one was really good too.
Was it?
That final too, man. There's history there. That was fun.
Yeah, I mean
that was good.
That was a lot of history considering how I debuted. I got my match with Finney.
There you go. You knocked his ass over. And now he's fired, so there you go. So you went over him before you left.
God damn it.
That's what that was.
Both.
That was my politics. It was like, you're gonna have me lose the event. I want to win pre-show.
That's actually awesome. Yeah, I'll lose.
Brother.
Yeah, if I ever lose, I'm gonna win in the pre-show over my longtime rival that you're about to fire. Huh. I'm afraid to even go look at these fucking posts on the forums.
Oh God.
I know Mike's gonna be all over it.
There's
Go see.
I asked Mike yesterday if Sasaki's gonna start coming out to the ring with a noose. I love how his response was just no.
Nope. Maybe.
No, it was just flat no, and then he didn't say a word for the rest of the night.
Does he do that to you
A new
guys?
promo. What's up?
Does he fucking do that to you guys? The most I've ever seen him write, other than a promo, was I can't watch the show tonight. I've hurt my ankle. And I was like, holy shit, this dude's human. And then I'm like, what happened? No reply. You going to the ER? No reply. Say something. He's like, nope. It's like you can't get anything else out of him.
I tried to get him to sign his brother up once.
He's been trying.
He let it slide that he had a brother. I was like, oh, we can have two Sasakis? Is he into eating?
no. What are you trying to do?
And his response is just no.
I feel
I'm
like
glad though. I
feel
think
like he's
Sasaki
stalking
doesn't
me.
hate me.
No, he hates you.
He loves me.
No.
he stalks me, dude. Like the moment I'll sign on to Skype sometimes.
Gotham.
It's freaking Gotham.
Gotham.
Gotham new attire.
Effort, please.
My moveset, Gotham.
Gotham.
Buckley's Walker.
Oh, man. Well,
He manages to feud all his characters too. He fucking did that to me in Asylum.
what do you mean?
Yep. I had a great feud with the motherfucker.
So, Mike brings in a character for Asylum. He's a big gang leader. Well, then he signs up his second in command, and I'm like, all right, you know what, whatever. I need tag teams. Name's got 2 guys, whatever. I'm cool with it. So Name's like, you know what, I think I'm going to fuck with him and get a feud going. I'm like, all right, dude, I'm cool with it. So Name's building it. Name's shitting on his guys. Mike is I think Mike was getting legit pissed off about it, too. His Name would no-sell everything. Are you sure?
He started marking for the grapes. He does the raw thing whenever they come out now.
He did after. Like, at first, though, like, you just got under his skin, it felt like, because you would no-sell everything. And so then he would post a promo in the same way you do the Grape and the Plum promos.
I loved that shit.
So, I mean, it's going good, dude. I'm hype. He's like, yeah, Johnny said we're not going to fight each other. We're going to be at separate ends of the bracket. And I'm like, dude, I hope these motherfuckers make it to the finals. Well, his guys lose the first match. No sooner than they lose the first match as a team, he fucking splits them. And this was when I was doing the tag tournament. So I had 2 nights, and it was like, Gotham book Hansen versus Erickson for the next night. Loser leaves Asylum, and I'm like, oh, all right, fine, fuck it, whatever. And then he's like, yeah, you're gonna have Hansen get stabbed in the back, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Something about him hiding like a knife in a book and then taking it out and stabbing him.
Yeah, so his team loses 1 match, and he fucking just breaks him up and has one lose and get murdered. He fucking posted a promo about him getting stabbed.
Oh my god.
I lose all my tag matches and they're like the best of friends.
Well, the angle now, from the PM I'm getting now, the angle is like this. Sasaki offer $1 million to Bob to drop the...
dongs.
1 million dongs to Bob to drop the belt. 2, I am willing to Bob. What? I am willing
Lost already.
for Bob to
Broken
do
English.
a response promo.
So he's wanting to pay Bob off to work
Drop
his,
the belt.
to work his feud further with Clark Walker, which is his own guy.
Here's what I love. It's like he's posting promos, and he's saying, like, in parentheses, this is before the match with Franco. And it's him talking about Clark Walker.
I don't
Your
know.
opponent.
No, but that's his thing, though, dude. Mike, for some goddamn reason, Mike Sasaki doesn't like Clark Walker.
Because he's black.
Who does?
Well, no one.
That's the whole
but,
reason. That's the
but,
only reason. Are you reading what he's saying about him?
but when I told Mike, I was like, Akimania, I'm going to book you either against Cassius, oh yeah, that would be a fucking good match, or I'm going to do the whole Franco thing because you're helping Classy out, which makes more sense. And but we're not ever booking Cassius ever again, son of a bitch. And he was like, makes more sense if I fought Clark Walker. I was like, how the fuck does that make sense? You two have not been in the ring together, I don't think fucking ever.
Dude, Rudy's losing his shit in the forum chat.
Oh my god. Why?
He just got the slam. He's going, holy shit, bros, I can't stop marking out.
I want to watch it with him, damn it.
That was seriously such a great show.
It
Yeah.
really was. Considering like the ideas we had going into it and how it all shaped and reshaped, it was so good.
Well, I fucking hope so.
I never thought I would have that much fun watching a sim promotion. Honestly, and I won't even fucking front you. During the opening match, the hardcore title,
Yeah.
when it got down to that last minute, I swear to God, my heart was racing. I was sitting there at the screen going, fucking pin somebody! What are you doing? So when he gets that pin in the last 45 seconds, dude, like, my heart just shot out of my chest. I was fucking...
During the Rudy match.
It's fun to get lost in something so stupid sometimes, you know?
You guys are seeing it. I'm fucking building it, and when it comes together so well, I sit here and fucking just become, like, retarded. I just sit here and stare at it forever. I'm like, holy fucking shit. This is gonna work out really fucking well. Oh, man. I think what might be cool is to have people do fucking commentary. Not necessarily commentary, but maybe, like, pick apart the match, like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 thing for that.
Oh, and there's when I fucked up a moonsault.
I
Should do it in character as if we're, like, shooting on the match.
God damn it, Classy.
I don't know what I was thinking there.
Like, every so often, like, just pick a match and grab two guys and upload it to YouTube.
There's no reason why we shouldn't do that. I feel bad that you didn't. Like, I really honestly thought about going back and refilming the moonsault piece. But then you just got straight up after you busted your ass and started punching him in the face.
Got on top of him and just beat the shit out of him.
Which made it look even better.
Alright, I couldn't do I'm just gonna punch you in the face.
It works, because it's like, named never goes high risk. And it's like, you know what? It's the big show. I'm going to try it.
Yep.
And you know what? That didn't work. I'm going to fucking punch you in the face.
Back to basics.
All right. Note to self. Don't moonsault. Punch face.
I'm keeping the moonsault.
I can't believe you done it. I can't believe fucking... Was it Gyro? No, it was Mike. It was Classy. He went for that fucking knee and went up top. So, see, he deserved something stupid, and you got something out of it, too, so... It all works out well.
Me with the, what do you call it? The Fameasser from the top rope.
That was
That
cool.
was cool.
Like, that happened, I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
I thought Camacho was going to be our Mike Awesome. I think it might be Classy.
So
Love
if
Classy.
we start picking apart matches in Mystery Science Theater way, how the fuck do I differentiate between McConnell and Gotham?
Be one person.
Yeah, they just happen to sound the same. Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I want named to do one as Franco.
Oh God. Just with a chav voice the entire time.
So Franco, what were you thinking here?
Yeah, that's when I fucking duck onto the thing, yeah, and he came out my mate and I didn't do it right, yeah. I'm saying, I go off and I'll do the flying man, yeah, and you don't do the flying man. I'm like, oh, you fucking cunt.
I want to see it now. Make it happen.
Should do a whole one as Hulk Hogan. Played enough worms with that.
So, are we gonna have a show next week?
Maybe.
Almost always on time.
Almost.
I'm looking at gyros. So Wilson's back in the Skype chat, and he thought it was actually pretty cool that E6 came back that way. Oh, he didn't even see it. Someone brought it up. Never mind.
What?
Nothing. Just
Oh,
ignore
God.
it. Nothing.
No, bring it back up. What were you saying?
Nothing.
Hmm.
So how long has this been going on?
4 hours.
Oh shit.
4 hours. 3 hours, 59 minutes, and 17 seconds.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Nope. I can't believe we ever talked this long. We always say we'll make it 30 minutes, and now you can listen to this completely synced up with Akimania because it's just as fucking long. Oh. But yeah, I think that was great. I mean, we covered a ton of shit, and we need to do this more often. Maybe not so much 4 hours.
No, we really need to get like a format down to like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
An hour at most.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
not
good
even.
talking with you guys.
No
Yes.
one's gonna listen to all 4 fucking hours of this.
Oh, they fucking will.
They will.
User disconnected from your channel.
WOBB's out. Gyro, you need to come back. It was fun. We'll do this often.
We'll try.
We'll try. I'm gonna go film some matches.
All right.
All right, gentlemen. Thanks for everything.
Alright, later guys.
See you guys.
And here's to another year of Akiman Pro. You blew it.
You fucking blew it. You fucking blew it like you blew your match.
Look, we'll quick hit it, okay? It's fine.
Oh. Yes, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Listen,
Thank you, Rock.
even though Hero lost in the most embarrassing way possible, the era of Hero still starts next Bear Cave. Witness it. Seriously, it's gonna happen, I think.
Oh, we're shooting now.
Fucking shooting. Kissing your own ass. Who are you, Mike, suddenly? Z?
That's Hero's gimmick.
Z's gonna come out and see you, Gyro. He hasn't beat you yet. Or Gotham. So I will mention, if you want anything from Akimania, Named and Gotham and myself have uploaded things with the hashtag, not hashtags, just a fucking tag. Effort Mania. Effort Mania. Z, that's for you.
That was all of mine at least.
Yeah, I don't know if Gotham threw stuff up there either or not. Regardless, there's a ton of shit up there.
Yeah, I'll get select things up there, like the logo and all that. Tag Effort Mania.
Effort Mania. Effort.
Effort. Effort. Effort. Effort. Effort. Effort. Effort. Effort.